This is Dark Matters. You'll see to my left, your right, Michael Bilo not here right now. He's having computer problems, but I'm starting the stream anyway. This is starting off with a bang here. This is Dark Matters. This is your favorite late night paranormal themed comedy talk show streaming on the internet. It's the #1 late night paranormal themed comedy streaming show on the internet. That's right, the Linux laptop is having issues. Michael Bilo with his Linux laptop and his track lighting, who can hear me but cannot. His camera and his microphone are not working. The two things you need if you're going to do a streaming show: the first thing you need is a good attitude, the second thing you need is a camera, and the third thing is a microphone. So we've got one of the three here. But look, this is I could talk. I could do this whole show just by myself. Well, I can't do it by myself. Of course, we need our fabulous listeners, and you can call in at 818-650-3275. That's right. Kate Morgan's Ghost saying this is the horniest hour of the week. That's right. This is a horny hour. The horny crew in the chat. And this is Dark Matters. Eventually, look, I'd like to show you. So we're going to be doing our Passover Seder tonight, and I needed some wine. So, well, I cannot figure out how to use this camera. So this is the only wine I had left in my cabinet. This is NCIS Los Angeles. Hold on, can you see this? I have to turn it around. NCIS Los Angeles Season 3 wine. It says, cheers from Barrett and Renee. I think those are two of the stars of NCIS Los Angeles. I got this from a friend. This is the only wine that I had. So we're going to be doing our Passover Seder. We've also got, this is Dark Matters. I've also got, this is a Seder plate. Got to work on my camera placement skills. Here we go. This is a Seder plate. This is a soft fabric Seder plate that my parents got for my kids. And it's got, look, it's got a little pocket in here. I feel like I'm doing like an unboxing video. It's got little fabric. It looks like lettuce. I don't know which one that's supposed to be. Oh, lettuce. I didn't know lettuce was one of the things on the Seder plate. An apple. I guess to stand for Harosa. Anyway, we'll get to that when it's time for the Seder. I don't know what's going on with Bilo. Bitter herb. Oh yeah, there's bitter herb for sure in there. Speaking of bitter herbs, Michael Bilo's still not here. But this is Dark Matters. We're also doing the vaccine hotline tonight. Did you get your vaccine? Call us up. Do you need a vaccine? We will help you get a vaccine appointment live on the show tonight. We will do it. They say that these things drop at like midnight, right? So maybe we can get you a vaccine. If we can get one person a vaccine tonight, that I'll consider that a win. Ice Cream Cone in the chat saying if you can travel to Tennessee, they can get you a vaccine. So anybody who wants to go to Tennessee, there are vaccines available. I believe that's at a Walgreens in Tennessee. Does anything good ever happen at a Walgreens in Tennessee? Probably not. That's a list of the bottom 20 places I'd ever want to be. I think number 17 would be a Walgreens in Tennessee. Number one worst place would be the floor of the Jack in the Box bathroom on the corner of Sunset and Cahuenga, where one time about 10 years ago I passed out. I was on my way to work and I felt like I was going to throw up, and I went into ran into the Jack in the Box and I just passed out. Woke up 5 minutes later face down on the floor of the Jack in the Box on Cahuenga and Sunset. That's probably the grossest place I've ever been. Where's the closest? Where's the grossest place you've ever been? Give us a call. 818-650-3275. 3275, of course, is dark. Was I pregnant? No, I was just me. Should I? You know what I need? I need to bring up RoboBilo. Here we go. Westworld Live saying, "What's the horniest place you've ever been?" That's a good. Okay, so one time it was Sam Brown's birthday, and he had it at a. I think was at the bar at the Holiday Inn in Burbank. Don't ask me why he had his birthday party there. Oh, I hear somebody. I see somebody. Michael Bilo, the genuine article. Here he is. I found him.
Hello.
We were at the Holiday Inn in Burbank for Sam Brown's birthday party, and apparently on the floor below we got word that there was a swinger party happening.
This is true.
And sure enough, there were like 30 to 40 men and women in their 30s and 40s, 50s, and 60s who were definitely there for a swinger party. And we went down there.
Too. It was beautiful. It was
What'd
a beautiful view. On
Great
the top
view.
floor.
Great view from there. But there was a full-on swingers party, and then we kind of just started to mingle around in there and just like stand around, and then people just instantly locked eyes in us and were like, "What are you doing here? Are you looking for somebody? Why are you here?" They wanted us to go so that they could go and fuck. Wow, look at that ceiling. No track lighting, I see.
No track lighting yet, but we're working on it.
Bilo, did you see my NCIS Los Angeles Season 3 wine?
I did. It's beautiful.
Thank you. I'm going to pour my first glass of wine right now, if you're playing
That's
along.
good.
Did you get like a Haggadah or anything, Bilo?
I do have I have a Haggadah. I'm going to use an online version.
Send that to me.
The version that I use is actually, it turns out that one of my wife's friends from high school's father, who I don't believe is a rabbi, wrote his own Haggadah and made it with photos of his children.
We gotta do that one. Wait, do you have that one?
I'll put the link in the chat. Just because I don't have a digital version of it. Let me see.
Sliding myself centward.
Yes, this is it. Made in 1999.
Wow. It's the vaccine hotline.
This is the Haggadah that we use at my house.
Oh yeah. Oh, is that what you just put? Wait, you just put an Amazon? Oh, the Amazon links to the one that Sam's friend's dad made.
That we use, but
oh.
The one that the Bilos use is the Maxwell House Haggadah.
Nice.
Because it's free.
Oh. Westworld Live put a GeoCities one in there.
That's amazing that still exists.
Did you ever have a GeoCities? I think I did. I don't remember what it was.
Not have a GeoCities. I never had. I think I had like a Blogger, which was Google's version of GeoCities for a while, but I don't think I ever really put anything on it.
Yeah, I had a Blogger too. Oh, that's what we need to do for when we read our bad writing. I have a whole blog of a novel that I wrote when I was a temp at a law firm.
Oh boy.
It's not good. It was me trying to be Kurt Vonnegut.
Oh, I love it.
It's not good.
We'll use this Haggadah because
okay.
I'm not going to use the Chabadnik one.
All right. So if you want to follow along, Bilo just put this link in the chat. No calls. Is this a PDF? This is a 50 megabyte PDF.
I guess
this is a hefty. I thought this was going to be like a web page.
We're not going to do everything. We're not going to do everything. We're gonna say that the candles.
Welcome to our show. Here's a link to a 50 megabyte PDF for you to open up.
gonna start.
What
We're gonna
is
start
this?
on
Should we
page.
screen share the pages? I don't know, man. We should
No, we'll
talk
just
about.
tell people where to go. Go ahead. What should we talk about? This is a show where we talk a
We
lot.
should
What should
just.
we talk about?
Well, we should just say like what Passover is, and like what this
What
is.
what is Passover? Passover
Oh.
Passover is a celebration. It's a Jewish celebration, you know. But it's a Jewish celebration that Christians like a lot because Jesus got this was his last meal was a Passover Seder.
Is that
Uh,
true? Is
yeah,
that what he's
that's
eating
right.
in that painting?
Everybody is supposed to be having a Passover Seder, yeah. And like if you know like Spanish, for example, you call Easter La Pascua, which is the same word that they have for Passover, which comes from the Hebrew Pesach, name for the holiday. And don't forget, we're also trying to get you vaccines.
Yeah. Or if you
We're
have a
also trying to get you
vaccine,
vaccines.
we're gonna play a fun guessing game. If you have a vaccine, we're call us and we'll guess if you're vaccinated and we'll guess which one you got.
Yes.
That's our vaccine hotline.
Ice Cream Co. asking if he sends us another copy of MILF magazine if we can use that instead. You know, that would be fun.
That would be
That
yeah.
would be fun.
If we could now, if this was not Twitch, we could just adapt MILF magazine to a
It's
Passover
true.
scenario. But we cannot show literally any pictures from MILF magazine.
What do we got? What do we got? It's a celebration of the Exodus. You know, the purported Exodus of the Jewish people from Egypt.
How many times are we gonna say purported when we do this?
All right, let's just say it historically happened, even though you know
You know
the
what's
actual evidence
you
is
know what's
like
annoying
pretty.
about this is that my parents want to do a seder on Zoom tomorrow morning at like
Oh,
11:30 in the morning, and
that's horrible.
I don't want to do it. And so now we're doing two of them. Like I'm just torturing myself. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
Satyrs. Like the nice thing about it is that nobody expects to eat. Like if you're tuning into Dark Matters, hopefully you've already eaten,
Can I,
which is
dude?
usually what satyrs are about.
I had to
Is
go. I had to
denying.
go right. I had to go right back onto the vegan diet today. I switched my diet back today, dude. So I was eating vegetarian. I was eating like cheese and shit. How many
Yeah.
pounds do you think I gained since Reggie was born? How many pounds do you think I've gained?
Oh no.
How
I don't
many?
know. Ten.
9 pounds. I gained 9 pounds in less than six
Oh my.
weeks. How do
Oh
you
my
do that?
God.
I should write a book about that. Apparently, you just eat a lot of fucking cheese.
Uh.
So I barely ate anything today, and I'm gonna have 3 glasses of wine because that's what you do during Passover.
You do have 4 glasses of wine during Passover.
Even better. Of NCIS, I guess it's Windsor Vineyards, but this is NCIS Los Angeles Season 3 wine.
Wait, what is it? What is it for? Like, what? Sorry, what is the origin of this
This
wine?
was a wrap gift. One of my ex's friends was an accountant on NCIS Los Angeles, and I guess 2 of the actors gave gave the people. Well, oh my god, I'm already getting drunk. This is gonna be interesting. I've had like 3 sips of wine, and I'm so lightweight. Oh my god. This was a wrap gift. This is better than any wrap gift I've ever gotten.
I've never gotten any wrap gift, even from the one season of the Sweet Life on Deck that I was actively a part of.
Hell yeah.
It is not. It is not. I assume
Jim?
it's not kosher wine because
Yeah.
people who
I don't think so. I don't think they would put it on the it's a custom label, so I don't think they would have that data on there anyway.
kosher wine, if you've ever had it, like I don't really like. I am mostly indifferent to regular to like non-kosher wine, but kosher wine is like to me a horrible thing to drink because it's so sweet and so like just it's like so cloying.
Yeah,
that
why
is
is it
really
sweet? Why
difficult to-
I don't understand why it's always so sweet. Like why does that make it kosher?
So on Passover, this I am I'm not totally sure about like why it's so sweet. But on Passover, you're not supposed to have leavened things, and like you're not supposed to eat wheat and barley and a couple of other grains except for in matzah form. Um, and I think it has something to do with like the the yeast bubble will make bubbles when they ferment wine, and so they do some other thing. I think I don't know. If you know why
All right.
kosher wine is so sweet, give us a call at 818-650-DARK.
Hold on. So this is an image that Michael Bilo sent me today. I'm trying to get it into the dumb OBS. Is Mad Dog 20? This is on a wall. I blacked out.
Mad Dog 2020 is yeah, no, that is what it's from. It is kosher, I think, or it's like at least or
What do you mean that's
Jewish.
what it's from? Is that's why it's called Mad Dog?
It's Magen David is the name of the company that makes it. But yeah,
Really?
Mad Dog, but people call it Mad Dog 2020 because it's 20% alcohol and it's really sweet.
Wait. MD 2020 is made by.
It stands for yeah, Magen David with
No, it does.
the
It
Star of David.
does. How have I never
Yeah.
known this? All right, this is a photo. This is a photo that Bilo texted me. Mary, let's talk 408, and then I blacked out the phone number. So let's just call this phone number and see if this person wants to talk. Hold on, now I have to find the Oh no, wait, Bilo. I censored the image and now I don't have the phone number. Okay, here it is.
Oh,
I have it. I found it.
Okay.
What do you think this says here? Oh my god, I'm already drunk. This is ridiculous. Okay, we're calling. It doesn't ring. I did not know that about MD 2020. It's Night Train Express, another favorite bum wine. I guess not made anymore. J Pill saying R.I.P. That's sad.
It's definitely something you can drink to
Well,
get
this is
really
ringing.
fucking drunk.
It's not. This person's not going to pick up.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice
shiz.
message system. 40.
All right, I managed to mute it.
7 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, this is Frankie from the Dark Matters show. This is Dark Matters, and I'm here with Michael.
Hello. So we saw your graffiti. We just wanted to give you a call. This is not Mary, but we'd love to talk to you. If you want to give us a call back, the phone number is 818-650-DARK. That's 818-650-3275.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your story, and maybe we can, figure things out between you and Mary. All right, hopefully we'll talk soon. It's that person.
Fingers crossed. I think Barry's gonna reach out
Does
to
that
us.
say Barry? It just looks like a B and then a bunch of shit.
It could be Bam, or it could be Benny, maybe.
Betty?
Could be.
I think the best way to get us to call your phone number is just to write it on a wall somewhere.
I actually found another one this week that I should have texted you earlier.
Oh, text it to me now. Let's call it again.
Let me see if I can find it. I hope I took a picture of it. I'm using my phone to light myself, so I may go dark for a bit.
Oh my god. Anyway, I started eating vegan again today. I already feel better. God, I sound like a crazy person. I felt noticeably better. All that fat, man, it clogs your shit up. I'm telling you. You can't eat that animal fat. What is happening? What is this about?
I had animal fat. I had a burger for the first time in a long time yesterday. I was starving, and because my wife doesn't eat red meat, I rarely eat red meat. But I get crazy dreams every time I eat red meat, and I had crazy dreams. That's
We've
my
got a question. We've got a question from. Oh my god, why am I burping? That random guy 03 says, if you had to choose, would you rather have to live in a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion, and why?
The obvious answer here is alien invasion, right?
Yeah. I would want to at least know what the aliens look like.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Oh, this is. I'm gonna text it to you, but this picture is gonna be disappointing because it's missing like 3 of the digits.
Oh, we just have to call like every iteration of the number.
Ugh,
818-650-3275. Tell us your vaccine story. Let's do this. Wait. Let's do the Seder.
Yes. We'll start with just the blessing of the candles.
PDF that you made me download.
Yes. You could just look at it online. No reason to download it.
Well,
this is page 9. This is page 9
All
in
right,
the
page 9.
in the book. Page 11 in the PDF. But it's at the bottom. It'll say page 9 or page 11 in the PDF.
Passover Seder.
The blessing over the candles.
Oh shit! Should we have candles?
I mean, no, because
I have a candle. Wait, I have my scented candle. I don't have. Don't I?
let's see. Certainly.
Oh, I did. Nope, I don't have it. Never mind.
All right.
Why do I sound so drunk? I've literally barely had any wine. This is so dumb.
Yeah.
I would
it is
rather be in
dumb.
an alien invasion, just because you never know.
Yeah. They could be very nice aliens.
They could
you
be
know?
cool. God, I sound drunk.
And-
what is happening?
And like, you imagine if an alien civilization is going to come to Earth and like, let's say in both scenarios you're going to be murdered. You're going to be killed either by the zombies or by aliens. Like
oh
an
my
alien
God,
civilization.
what is
that's
this
advanced
picture you
enough
sent me? What is going
to-
on in this picture?
An alien civilization that's advanced to travel to Earth is going to murder all human life in like a second. Whereas zombie apocalypse, you're going to survive for a little while, but then your death is going to either be starvation, like being ripped apart by zombies. Like I would assume that's got to be your most likely cause of death, is just like having your body ripped apart. And I can't imagine that's fun.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh my God, hold
Or-
on.
yeah.
Make this smaller. What is this? Did you? I can't
This is
believe
from
doesn't have
my
the-
block in this is like right down the block from me. There were like 4 of these stupid ass things in Silver Lake.
What a handsome sack of what?
I want to say meat, but maybe not.
Am I
don't.
right?
I
Tell
don't.
him, and then we don't even have the full phone number.
There were more of those like pasted on the street, just like glued to the street.
What if I
that
think if I
didn't take.
Google what a handsome sack of meat, it'll take me to the flyer.
I hope so.
Well, it took me to
Really-
some gay porn. There's like 2 of the numbers for the phone number.
We're missing. I
All
think
of them.
no. We're only missing like 3 numbers.
Do you think I can
would-
reverse?
think.
Maybe I can reverse image search it. Should I try that?
I mean, it's worth a shot.
All right. What are we doing? What's happening?
What are we doing? Listen. It's time. It's time. We
Do
start.
Passover shit while I reverse.
We're doing
image search
Passover. All
this.
right. First
Here
thing.
we go. Here's the
of course,
Wikipedia
we
page for
light the
Primetime
candles.
Emmy
We don't
winner.
have any candles, so you're just gonna have to imagine these candles, or the Cosby Show season 1. Blessing of the candles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel yom tov.
Amen. There we go. I
Amen.
contributed.
Yeah. Not generally not say it to your own thing, but I might end up saying it a couple of times because I'm just in a room by myself. Blessed art
let's
thou,
see.
Lord our God, creator of the world. Thank you for giving us the rules that make our lives special. This is a strange
Wow,
translation.
that's hot.
Teaching us to light these
Okay, we
holiday
got 0
candles.
matches on the reverse image search.
And since this is the first night of Passover, we of course add the Shechechianu, a blessing where we thank God for keeping us alive, basically, until we could see another holiday.
You're
so we
supposed to
could say
relax
thanks.
during the Passover Seder, right? You're supposed to be reclined, right? That's one of the whole deals.
That's right. Yeah, you're supposed to sit on like a pillow, and you're supposed to lean because that's what the supposedly the Egyptian, the high class of Egyptians did when they ate. And
Ice cream,
the
ice cream
Jews,
calling you a girl, asking you what your bat mitzvah theme was. What was your
my
bar
bar
mitzvah
mitzvah theme
theme?
was New Year's because I was born on Rosh Hashanah. I was born on the
Oh.
Jewish New Year. So my bar mitzvah was New Year's themed. So it was like lots of silver.
Did you do a countdown?
No, because I think it ended before midnight.
Here's a dark matter. I think I've talked about this. My bar mitzvah, the DJ Tony was this blonde-haired guy with the ponytail, was like flirting with all the girls that I invited.
Gross. Yeah,
It was really gross. I have it on video. I need to get my parents to send me the video. Anyway, I'm well into my first. Can we do the first glass of wine so I can drink this?
Yeah, for sure. All right. We'll do the Shechechianu and then we'll skip over to the first glass of wine.
Thank you.
I
I want to do a Hebrew. When do I get to
thanks
do
God
a Hebrew?
for keeping us alive, essentially.
I'm going to do the blessing over the wine.
Great. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, it's the first. Okay.
This is it's Kadesh, so page 13 and page 15 in the PDF, but 13 in the Haggadah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's my wine glass. Wait, I had to fill it up more. Also, we're talking about 12 and 13-year-old children. They're not even teenagers. 12. That's
is
so
correct.
fucked. All right.
Yeah, no, but there's no relationship drama at my bar mitzvah, which I know was a real at the party, which was a real disappointment for some people.
Yeah. My bar mitzvah was during a blizzard, so half the people didn't show up. So,
that sucks.
Because they couldn't get there. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Dear
Amen.
This says, "Dear God." I have always learned it as, "Blessed art thou, Lord our God, creator of the universe, who created the fruit of the vine." That's the English translation I know. It's not what it says in this.
That is the one I know as well. This one's a bit more of a progressive.
Blessed art thou. I like it better.
It's, yeah. It makes it. I do like the feeling of religion being like something that's very, very far in the past.
Blessed art thou, Lord our God, creator of the universe. All right, here we go. Vaccine hotline. And nobody's called the vaccine hotline. 818.
Call the vaccine hotline.
Come on,
people.
I want to
Listen.
make somebody a vaccine appointment.
There's a famous song. We just did Kadesh, the blessing over the first glass of wine. There's a song that people know that goes through the whole Seder, and you can see why it's so long. That goes through all the steps of the Seder. It goes Kadesh Urechatz Karpas Yachatz.
Oh, we never did this song.
Magid Rachza Motzi Matzah Maror korech shulchan orech tzafun barech halel nirtza. There's something like 14 things that you have to do, and like eating is number 10. The next step is hand washing in the Seder. Now remember, we are trying to get people vaccine appointments to try to determine whether people are vaccinated
Hold on.
or not.
I'm gonna wash my hands.
You are gonna wash your hands? All right. I have limited access to water. Maybe I can get my wife to bring me some water to wash my hands. Washing your hands is a big part of Judaism. You are supposed to wash your hands.
Was that audible on mic when I knocked over some shit?
Yeah, it is.
Here we go. I'm gonna wash my hands. I got my Purell here.
um, you're not supposed to on Shabbat when you wash your hands. You are not supposed to talk until you say the blessing over the hamotzi, the blessing over the food. And if you like do talk, then you are. Oh, my wife has been very kind and brought me some water to wash my hands. Now, of course, this
I
water
just
is going
remembered
straight on the
Purell.
floor.
I'm so hungry right now. I've eaten like 800 calories today. I'm so
That's,
hungry.
I mean, it's too few calories. What can I say?
I know,
But
but
it
I
will
want
make
to.
you lose weight quickly.
But here's the thing, Bilo. The end of quarantine season is coming. I need that beach bod. Let's be honest. I'm trying to go from, at my worst, I was Tony Soprano season 6. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get to Tony Soprano season 1. All right, we have a call. Dark Matters.
Yay, Chest Devil. Sorry
Chest-
to bother you. I know we're not supposed to be talking right now.
Oh, we're not? Oh, yeah,
What?
that's right.
But one thing as well, you actually have to have 2 different bottles of sanitizer if you're going to wash your hands. You cannot touch the dirty cup.
Oh, that's right.
So normally you would have a mug with 2 handles on it. So
right.
good luck.
That's right.
Well, what's gonna happen?
Of course, this is the kosherest seder that has ever been done.
And what's gonna happen? This is what I always asked in Hebrew school. I was like, well, what's gonna happen to me? And they were like, nothing. And I was like, what if I'm like a bad person? And they were like, well, no, you're the chosen person. You're Jewish. You get to go to heaven. I'm like, really? I can do anything? And they're like, yeah, that's how it works. You're chosen. I'm like, well, why would I do anything then? I'm good. They never explained it to me.
So can Chest Devil tell you a secret?
Please. Tell me the
rabbi-
secret, and don't have it be that I need to envision everything.
Okay, so last Seder I did with my rabbi.
That's kind of a weird
I
brag.
did talk. Well, no, it's not a weird brag. So last Seder I did with my rabbi, I did talk. Chest Devil was 14 at the time. He scolded me for talking during this time. And then 3 years later, he died from lung cancer, and I've always felt it was my fault.
Wow.
Because you wished it on him?
No, I did not wish it on him at all, but I felt I broke the rules in his household, and that was the curse.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
It's hard to explain when you're a rabbi and you're just like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Apparently we just killed Brother Wags' grandfather, who's also a
Yeah.
rabbi, so
That is true.
maybe
Dark
we'll need
Matters
to get
kills.
NCIS Los Angeles on the case. Oh, Chest Devil hung up. All right, let's keep doing this. Nobody's called for the vaccine hotline.
All right.
Get your shot.
Interestingly, this does not. I guess this is not the. There's no blessing on this particular on hand washing, even though
Okay.
it's a thing. So you can do a little bit of this.
This is great.
Yeah, you're supposed to like pour water on your hand. I think a couple of times, 3 times maybe.
What does it say about hand sanitizer? Does it have a guidance for
No,
that?
nothing about hand
I've
sanitizer
got
in there,
a
but
little bit left in here. Oh, great.
Ritual-
Brother Wags is
ritual
saying I'm
cleaning.
funnier when I'm drunk, which is just a bad...
Judaism is
Great.
a lot. There's a lot of ritual cleaning in Judaism. We have.
Do you think that's why I'm a bad Jew? Because
you're
of all
not
the
clean enough?
all the hand washing involved?
I seriously doubt it. I think there's probably other other things.
Let's eat the... Can we get to the fuck... Oh, we're right here. We're at the food, right? Oh,
We're
shit.
at the first. This really
Hold
is
on,
not.
hold on. I should get some of this food. Oh, shit. I should at least... It says green vegetable. I should get that. I have that in the fridge. I don't have
If you have a
matzah.
green vegetable, you should go get it.
I'm gonna
because
go
I
get my
do-
green vegetable.
This year I've done. This is my Seder. This is like my actual Seder because I have not done any Seder stuff this year. I had a big burrito for lunch, and I wasn't hungry, and it was just me and my wife, so we just didn't do any Seder stuff. So this is my link to my heritage. I really hope Frankie drinks some hand sanitizer tonight. That's my goal. No, I do not need any more respect for for the traditions that I participate in. But there's a certain Passover is one of the few Jewish holidays I find. Passover and Yom Kippur, I think, are the two Jewish holidays that I find like real a real connection to, or like
I stepped on something sharp outside.
What? You stepped on something sharp?
All right, here's what I've got. This is my Organic Girl Little Gems lettuce.
Nice. Little gems. Romaine is a perfectly good substitute for parsley. Everybody
I've got
pretty
it
much
here.
uses parsley.
This is the fuzzy Seder plate. Here, let's open it up. We've actually got inside here.
Nice. Was that? I guess it must have been. It must have been 2 years ago that
We did
had
at
Seder
at our house.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Feels
raw
like-
lettuce is so bad.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Oh. Stephanie asked me to take Reggie, but into the office with me, but I'm drunk. I can't have a baby.
Dip
how
the
did-
green vegetable in salt water and say Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri ha'adamah.
Is this bitter?
Thank
Is this
you.
bitter herb what I'm eating right now? Because this shit is.
Yes, this is no. Sorry. Well, the bitter herb is usually the maror, which is horseradish. This is karpas, which is a green vegetable, which
This
is also
shit is bitter.
which is also green, which is also like relatively green. And I think it is supposed to be bitter because it's supposed to be like the bitter
I'm gonna eat it
work
off
and
my-
tears. You dip it into salt water, which are like it represents tears. We
No,
do
where's
need a
Hunty? Let's call him up.
He may well be at a Passover Seder that hasn't served dinner yet. Though I suppose he hasn't really
It's
seen me.
10:39 on the West Coast. Where is he? Hawaii? I had to find. I can't. Text me his phone number. I'm gonna call him.
Yeah.
We're gonna call him. He's missed. Just say you are missed. What did I miss? Man, my foot hurts. Oh, I should have gotten salt water. Oh well. 818-650 dark is the number to call. God, I hate how drunk I am right now. I've had like nothing to drink. Give us a call. We're talking about vaccines. And we're doing this Passover Seder. Here we go. Alright, I've got Hunty's phone number here. Let's give him a call. Let's see if he's... Oh, we've got a call right now, actually. Dark Matters.
This is Dark Matters.
Hi, I'm 10 years old,
Uh-oh. Well...
and I've got a question for you.
Okay.
All right.
What does this Passover service mean to you?
That's a great question.
This
it is-
specific one, or...
Yeah, this specific one. What does it mean to you?
Now, interestingly, this is a question that the wicked son would ask.
That's who I am.
In Passover, there are a lot of things done in fours: 4 cups of wine, 4 questions, and there is also the story of 4 children. There's the wise son.
There
The
is? I've
simple
never
son.
heard... I've never heard that. Ever.
You've never heard this?
No,
Wise
I
son?
think my parents are like just do the laziest version of Passover, and we don't do any of this shit. We just do the Seder plate, and then we sit around, and then we watch, basketball. I've never heard about 4 children. I swear to God, I went through 8 years of Hebrew school, and I could have learned an instrument or done something cool, but instead I spent 3 days a week going to fucking Hebrew school, and I've never heard this. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Wise son, and the wicked son asks, "What does this mean to you?" And of course, the response is, this is what the Lord did for me when I went out of Egypt. Okay?
Okay.
For me and not for him. Because if he was there, you would have been left behind. Because Jewish God is kind of a dick. And he doesn't make a lot of exceptions.
Good. I don't care. I don't need to have been redeemed. I would have chilled with Pharaoh.
You would have been a slave.
No.
No?
I'm wicked.
You're well then you might have been dead, you know. I personally think that it's a totally fair question. What does this mean to you? And I think one is it shows that slavery, it's a holiday about how slavery and oppression are wrong. And something worth fighting against. And that I think itself justifies the celebration
All right,
of the
I'll
holiday.
drink to that.
So that's
Wine
my
is
answer
pretty good.
of what it means to me.
How many calories are in wine?
I don't think as many as beer.
How many
I
calories
think like
are in
the
wine?
only calories in
818-650-3275.
I think the only calories in wine are from alcohol. So I don't know how many calories are in alcohol.
Connor, what's it like being 10 years old today?
I miss my friends. That's why I'm lashing out.
Yeah. You're not going back to school yet, I guess.
No, they haven't opened it. That's why I became wicked, I think. Lack of socialization.
Is there something that you are looking forward to for Passovers? Are there any Passover traditions that you like, or Passover foods?
Yeah, I like to ask the 4 questions, but I never get to because my sister's younger than me.
Yeah, it's tough. That's tough.
Oh shit. We should hide the Apikomen somewhere on the internet.
We should hide the Apikomen on the
How do we
internet.
do that?
I don't know how we make it so that people can find it.
Remember when we had a what was that? Remember that show where we had a scavenger hunt? This was like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't remember it. We had a riddle. Oh, it was like our treasure hunt. We did a treasure hunt.
Yes. We had a bunch of riddles.
The chair for Elijah, I don't know if you can see it. It's my Aeron chair at my editing desk behind me. I'll turn my light on so you can see it.
Let's look at this motherfucker with a Herman Miller Aeron chair.
That's right. That's Elijah's chair.
Yeah, we're missing. Listen, we're gonna there's a lot of stuff that goes into a Seder that you're gonna be able to identify if you are a person who's been to a lot of Seders. You're gonna be able to identify the things that are missing, and I encourage you to call them out because our substance.
Should I find the photos of the Gutman family Seder from like 2 years ago?
What? Sorry, what about the Gutman family? I like the hats. I like the hats.
We made everybody wear weird hats. Hold on.
Yeah, it was fun.
When would that have been? 2018?
Must have been.
No, it was
yeah.
2019 because Oscar was there.
That's right. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm in my iPhoto right now. This is gonna be a great photo. Hold on, we're in February 2019.
I'm going to sleep. It's past my bedtime.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for calling us, 10-year-old boy.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thanks. I'm glad we have younger
Chag
listeners.
Chag Pesach Sameach.
Hold on. I'm drunk. Was it in April? I'm trying to find these photos. Passover's in April sometimes, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay, here it is. Here we go. Here's the photo. How do I download it?
We are, and just like most Seders, we're 45 minutes into it, and we have not gotten.
We're 40, it's 10:45. What the fuck?
You're not close to eating yet.
How is that possible? How did the time go by so fast?
It's just that's how satyrs go.
By the way, both my kids are.
You get there at
they're
7
not
o'clock. You're
circumcised.
hungry. You start lighting candles,
We
and then
didn't
it
circumcise
gets
them.
worse.
How do you feel about that, Bilo?
How do
How
I
do you
feel
feel
about?
about my children's penises?
How do I feel about your children's penises?
That's right.
Honestly, I have no feelings at all.
Good,
The only
you
feeling I
shouldn't.
had,
That
I
would be
think
weird.
I changed Oscar's diaper the one time that
Oh, you did? Oh, when you were
that
babysitting.
I babysat him,
Yeah.
and I had to be extra careful with his penis when I was wiping his butt.
No, you don't really have to. All right, this is the photo from the Passover. This is 2 years ago at the Passover Seder. Everybody's wearing weird hats. You can see
Oh my
parents.
God! Look at baby
I
Oscar.
don't know. Look at this. At my bris, I peed on my grandpa. That's the famous story. At my bris, my grandpa was holding me, and I peed on him.
I
There's
have
my dad over there on the right.
no memories of my own bris. Some good
I
folks
hope
in here.
not.
J Pill, 1978, Deb
Well,
Fry.
we shouldn't dox people by putting their picture.
That's fair.
Who else was there? Deb Jones was in there. Oh, I'm drunker than I want to be. Dennis Rodman had an autobiography called "Bad as I Want to Be." Mine's gonna be called "Drunker Than I Want to Be." I went to a signing when I was like 12 of Dennis Rodman signing his autobiography, "Bad as I Want to Be."
I wonder if you know he's our one conduit to North Korea.
Yeah.
Because Kim Jong-un was a big Bulls fan when he was a kid, apparently.
Should we get Kim Jong-un? We couldn't get
We
him
should
on the
try to
show,
get Kim
huh?
Jong-un.
We should email his press. We should email his management and see if we can get him on the show.
Yeah.
818-650-3275 is the number to call. Okay, next part of the Seder.
Next part of Seder, Yachatz, break the middle matzah.
Oh, we don't have any.
So you're supposed to have three matzahs, and you take the middle one and you pull it out and you break it in half, and you hide a piece of it for the afikomen, which comes from the Greek for like dessert or after meal snack or something like that. You hide it, and then the kids have to find it.
Yeah.
The last Seder I went to in 20, I guess it was either the day before or the day after your Seder. I went to another one with my then fiance and her family and some other families. We were still the kids. My generation of 30-ish-year-old people were still the kids, and we still had to find the afikomen because nobody had an appropriately aged child to go find to go get excited about finding this thing. So. It's when you're over 30 looking for the afikomen, it's not a great feeling.
I'm sorry.
It's definitely
on.
effective social pressure to have children.
Hold on. I have another photo that I have to put on here. Stephanie just sent me a photo of Reggie wearing a yarmulke. I have to put this on here. I can't not put this. It would be a dereliction of duty. Look at this.
Brother White says, isn't one of the 4 questions which is Mel Brooks's best movie? And
I don't know. Young Frankenstein. Look at this guy. He's got a
I was
yarmulke
thinking
on.
Frankenstein too.
That's Reggie.
That's very cute. It's live. Can you click it? Will it animate if you click and hold?
It will, but this is just the image.
Ugh.
I don't know. I don't know
my
how to do
God.
it in
Dinosaur
photo.
onesie. The dinosaur onesie. Does Oscar point him out and say Apatosaurus or whatever?
No.
Frustrating. Very frustrating.
Reggie. Look at him.
Frustrating.
So cute.
Next part of the Seder is Magid, which is the story.
Wait, did you give me Hunter's phone number? I was supposed to call him.
I did.
Okay, I see it.
I'll
call him.
we're gonna blitz through this one. First is halachma anya, which is a weird. It's written Aramaic. It's an Aramaic just piece of text rather than Hebrew, where you hold up the matzah and you say, "This is the bread of affliction."
Hey, holy shit! You found the afikoman.
We found it. Yes.
Found the afikoman.
Hunty had it the whole time.
It was me. I'm the afikoman.
Hunter is the afikoman. Oh my god, this is beautiful. We found you.
I've been hiding this whole time, watching and waiting for the youngest person in the room, who I assume was you, Frankie, to find me.
I think Bilo is like much younger than me.
I'm somewhat.
Yeah, Bilo is the same age as me. Yeah.
But
Bilo, you should apply for life insurance, and we should see how much cheaper yours is than mine.
that's just gonna make me depressed about the future.
Whose future?
My future.
Our future. Whose future?
Our America.
America's future. Oh, I
Well,
don't wanna be
you
drunk.
found the dessert that is a piece of cracker that was hidden underneath shit, which made it crumble even more. I'll see you in the after show.
All right, thank you. That's Hunty.
Maybe Hunter can tell us about, because I think crumbliness is something that Hunter tries to avoid. He can tell us how he eats pretzels in the after show. It'll be a fun thing to talk about. It's very strange.
Good thing I have this flower vase full of water.
Yes. Does Frankie get $1 now? Yes. I'm going to Venmo Frankie $1.
How much did you get for the afikoman when you found it, Bilo? I would get $20.
Way less. Way less. Probably. I think probably the most I ever got was $5. So I will.
$5?
I will
God.
Venmo Frankie $5.
What are you supposed to do with $5?
I don't know. If you're a kid, candy and stuff.
Yes, get some baseball cards. My friend John gave me some baseball cards today. It was really cool.
All right.
Oh, I
Venmo
hate
Frankie.
that I'm drunk right now. I'm so sorry.
Venmo Frankie $5. Well, now the great
Somebody
news about being
texted
drunk
me.
is
Oh
that
no,
it
I
is
got a Venmo
time
for
the second
$5.
cup of wine.
$5 is like 1% of how much I spend on this show, just for like the website and Mailchimp. Call in studio. Oh, I hate that I'm drunk right now. I hate it. I don't like it.
Do you know the 4 questions, Frankie? Do you want to sing us the 4 questions?
That's what I know.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Thank you. Should we email the guy who bought UCB Sunset?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll bring it. This is the guy that bought UCB Sunset. Here he is. Boom. Jeremy K. Rogers, managing partner of Montana Avenue Capital Partners.
There we go. What's he gonna do? Like, what would you, if you had purchased UCB Sunset?
Should we call him?
What would
but
you
they're
do
not
with
gonna be
it?
open. But we should call him. Let's leave a message. We'll call and leave a message, and then we'll tell them that we're gonna email them.
I think JPL makes a good suggestion, which is that we should just record the 4 questions and ask him.
Please hold while I try to connect you.
I hope this whole music isn't copyrighted and we don't get kicked off of Twitch.
Your call has been forwarded to the voicemail for Brian Nathan. No one is available to take your call. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Hi. My name is Michael Bilo, and I'm a journalist talking about real estate and other real estate matters, and I wanted to ask you some questions about your group's purchase of the property, the UCB Sunset property. My name is Michael Bilo. My number is 818-650-3275. Thank you. Oh wow, what a bad job.
Wow,
I did a
Michael
terrible job.
Sounds like a real pussy when you speak as him.
I couldn't hold it together. What do you think that guy's gonna think when he gets that voice?
I don't know. I mean, I think like a lot of journalists are highly introverted and
Yeah.
probably have difficulty opening up, but have very incisive minds, and that's what makes them good journalists.
I don't like that I'm drunk though.
Listen, questions are an important part of the Seder. All right. If you think of more good questions about the activities we're doing or the story we're telling, ask them.
818-650-3275.
Passover. Another tradition about Passover is that you have a song that has like under 10 words.
You talking about Dayenu, bro?
I'm talking about Dayenu, but I'm also talking about this next one, which is Avadim Hayinu.
Never heard of that one either. We never did this.
Avadim Hayinu means we were slaves. We were slaves, basically, and now we are free. That's literally the whole song. And the song can go on for an incredibly
okay. Well, I would, in fairness, if that was true, I would sing about that too.
Yeah,
seems like something worth singing about.
It's definitely and it's a catchy tune, you know. Avadim Hayinu Hayinu. Ata b'nei chorin, avadim hayinu. Ata b'nei chorin. And then,
I've never sung. I'm telling you, I swear I'm Jewish. I've never heard that song or
never
sung
heard that
song
one
in my life. I swear to God.
Bad.
What kind of Judaism were you? I was conservative.
I was also conservative, but when I went on my birthright trip, I was like, I paid attention in.
What happened on your birthright trip? Did you hook up on your birthright trip?
I did with my trip leader. It's horrible.
With your trip leader? That sounds inappropriate.
Super inappropriate.
How old? Wait. What do you mean your trip leader? What's happening right now?
With my trip leader, there were two trip leaders. I don't remember. I assume there must have been a male trip leader, but we had a female trip leader that I hooked up with.
I should have gone on birthright, man. I didn't go.
You should have. I think a couple of people got married to each other from my birthright trip.
What happened?
At least.
Wait, what's the scenario here? Penthouse letter it for us.
Penthouse letter? We were. She like set it up. She's like, it's like a pretty inappropriate setting, but she set it up. Like the trip leaders decided who slept where or whatever, like what the sleeping arrangements were.
Static voice message system
Hunter Altman
is not a.
Somebody told me to call Hunter, but he didn't pick
Okay.
up.
Yeah, but they decided like what. I forget which city we were staying in. We were staying in some, it wasn't like a kibbutz or anything. It was just like I don't remember. It was like a place where you would have rooms. You would, have like you would room with like one other person. And like my trip leader set it up so that me and her were in the same room.
Man. Why didn't nobody told me this at the time. I might have gone.
Yeah. But like, I think it feels sort of okay because like I am male, but like I mean imagine if like your male trip leader set it up that like you would like oh yeah you're just staying in my room tonight, like that seems it's pretty it feels not good. If we go to page 28 in our Haggadah,
right,
we see the four children
The four
The
children.
wise,
the fuck are the four children?
rebellious, the simple, and the quiet.
Is this a Passover thing?
Oh,
Maybe
what was
I've
the
never
age?
really done
Age
Passover because I've
was,
never
I want to
seen.
say around 5 years, maybe 4 years. I was like 20. I had graduated college. I think it was the summer after I graduated college, so I would have been 21.
Oh, this isn't. That's not that bad.
And she was probably 25 or 26, something like that.
Yeah, whatever. This got less interesting.
I'm sorry. I wish you were 40, but it's.
Did I say on the show? Did I tell about the time that my social studies teacher was out for the year, so she got replaced by a guy who got fired from Stuyvesant High School for sleeping with the students?
Oh.
And he, Mr. Alpert, he got a girl in my class got a necklace that had two parts to it, and she gave him one part that said master, and she had the other part that said slave.
No.
I swear to God.
Oh my God.
I swear to God that happened. I watched that happen. That's not like my friend told me or something. I saw that happen. I wish I could call Mr. Alpert. I can't find him. I was searching for him. I think I brought him up a few weeks ago. I tried to find him. I couldn't find him.
Sort of God willing, he's chased out of town and has changed his identity.
Milo, have you looked up if there are sex offenders near your house?
Yeah, I have. There is one.
There's one by my house whose name is Danny Trejo.
There is a sex offender named Danny Trejo who is not
It's not Danny Trejo. It's just a guy named Danny Trejo.
Donut and vegan taco owning Danny Trejo.
Our Trejo's tacos are not vegan.
The tacos aren't vegan, but I thought the tacos were vegan. No?
I mean maybe they changed. I don't know. I don't remember being vegan. I'm so hungry.
There were two teachers in my school district who had highly inappropriate relationships with students. One was this guy named Mr. Schwartz, who was very short, and so people called him derogatorily Mr. Short. And he had a relationship with a student at like a high school, not the crosstown high school, but like one town over.
Yeah.
And then that was like that girl was in high school, and then I think one of the theater teachers had like a questionable relationship with a student, and then like when he graduated high school, they like ran away together to Southern Illinois or something like that, to like Carbondale, where Southern Illinois.
What a place to run away to, right?
Yeah, not the best place to be.
Southern Illinois.
Youthful gay men.
Let's run away to Southern Illinois.
I mean, it is remote. Illinois,
we didn't get any vaccine appointments today.
That is disappointing. We wanted to help people. We still want to help people. And listen, the fact that we failed today does not mean we will not succeed tomorrow.
Did you ever have a hot teacher, Pilo? I never had a hot teacher.
Not really. Senora Argyros was supposedly very hot.
What is happening? Just say no, dude.
Senora Argyros, but I never had Senora Argyros, and I saw her. I didn't think she was that attractive.
Remember when you thought your teachers were not losers?
I don't know. I think my elementary school teachers are like living more approximately their best life.
My elementary school teachers were all super old. They were all in their like 70s for real.
Really?
My kindergarten teacher would discipline kids and lock them in the closet.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's some old school shit. That's some 1989 discipline.
Oh,
I can't call in. I don't have her phone number.
My kindergarten teacher she was my kindergarten teacher, and she also ran a pasta restaurant called the Dancing Noodle.
The Dancing Noodle?
Dancing Noodle. Yeah.
That sounds like a strip joint / pasta. That sounds like an Italian version of Thunder from Down Under.
But the dancing noodle was great because if you went there, and you were her student, you got to go in the back, and they would let you put your pasta dough through the pasta machine and like see it
Wow.
get all cut.
So cool.
I'm from the suburbs of Chicago. Yeah.
One time, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh wow, we're really bringing out the stories here in the chat. We've got a stripper, a teacher who's a stripper at something called Mouse's Ear West. We've got nude figure drawing classes. What is happening tonight? We've got a call.
What isn't happening tonight? So much.
Dark Matters. What cup of wine are we on?
We are still on the second cup of wine. We're about to do the 10 plagues. Of course.
This is my full bottle.
Dark Matters.
Hi, this is Hannah.
Oh, hi.
Hannah,
How
welcome
are you
to the
doing?
show.
Welcome.
Thanks. So we were just talking about, fucking and teachers and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
what happened?
So
What
we got
happened?
to
Tell
the-
us what happened.
With me and the college professor?
Sure, well, I don't know, or whatever. I don't care.
Or me and the theoretical students that I'd have as a teacher?
Oh,
You and the college professor. Let's avoid the.
Look, if we're gonna go there, let's go there. I don't care. I'm gone.
Well, you see, prepubescent teenagers, I don't know.
Oh no.
It just gets me.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
So, I'd be one of those teachers on TV. It was like,
Yeah.
oops, I let them seduce me, but then they're going to be like, no, you're the predator. And it's like, no, actually, I was the victim. And their horns
Is that what you truly believe that like?
Remember
I don't know.
remember when we got a bunch of our listeners
So I'd let it
arrested?
happen, and then it would just, spiral from there. So that's why I can't be a teacher.
It's tough.
That's tragic.
Yeah.
I'm glad, but you know what? I'm glad you know that about
Ow.
yourself, and that you're not even if you would have the impulse to allow yourself to be seduced by, let's say, an 11-year-old boy, that you wouldn't let that happen.
Why are we talking about?
What? You are the one who brought this. You were the.
I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna
You
repent
said
and
that
eat
you're
this
so
gross
far gone that you wanted
piece
to
of
hear
lettuce.
this part of the story.
No, I'm not
Eat more
gonna eat this
lettuce.
lettuce.
Eat lettuce.
Let's keep talking.
You changed your mind?
No.
He regrets
I guess
it,
you're
which
right.
I do too. Let's talk about the college professor.
Okay,
Oh,
that
man.
one's easy. I
Now we
mean,
have calls.
just cliche, like, you go to the office hours, it's like, hey, like, I'm having trouble and stuff with work, and I would like to up my grade, and then, I don't know. Do you want me to describe what happened
That's
from there?
that's highly inappropriate. Did you say Professor I don't know, what's Professor Smith? This is a highly inappropriate thing.
I did not, because I paid a lot of money for that school, and I wanted a good grade.
Hey,
I
fair.
didn't know that was
fair.
an option.
It is so basically you paid the school for prostitution.
To kind of fuck myself. Yeah, pretty much. So,
If I was that
I
teacher,
mean,
this is how oblivious I am. If a student came in and was like, "What can I do to get a better grade?" I would have just been like, "Work harder. Goodbye." I would be
that
that
is
guy.
not what he implied. Trust me. He took advantage of the
Should we
situation,
meet
and I
to?
just
Should we
went
meet
with
to?
it.
Should
And
we
it
meet
wasn't
to your
necessarily-
professor right now? Should you name him and then we can
Yes.
cancel him? We can look him
No,
up.
because I enjoyed it, and I wasn't opposed to it. You know, Rate My Teacher? Have you ever
Yeah.
heard of Rate My Teacher?
Yeah.
He was a chili pepper, and let me tell you, he was a chili pepper.
My
So,
uncle-
I mean, I
my
wasn't
uncle is on-
necessarily
is on
opposed
my
to-
professors. People say he
You
gives
what?
a lot of work. My uncle is he teaches like accounting at a college in Minnesota, and people say he
He's
gives a
not a
lot of
chili
work
pepper.
and tells funny stories.
Why am I
Oh,
just
funny
eating
stories
lettuce?
is good. That's a good rating. I mean, I'd be into the funny stories. I'm more into the,
We should do rate my podcast host.
We should do rate my podcast.
Can we register that domain? Look up and see if it. And only us will be on. It'll be us and Chris Gethard and Ira Glass, and that'll be who's on there. We'll see who wins.
Can we rate you guys as chili pepper or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down. All right.
Oh, why am I just
You guys
eating
both
lettuce?
do chili pepper in my book.
This is my life now. I'm just eating
Thank you.
fucking lettuce.
Lettuce is gross. You should definitely switch to pizza instead.
Ugh. I tried it. It didn't work. I gained 9 pounds in a month, like an
9
like a
pounds.
hog that they're trying to slaughter really quick.
I definitely just ate 6 pieces of Easter chocolate, so yeah,
Easter
pretty
chocolate.
much my life right now too. I mean Passover chocolate.
There really is no Passover chocolate. I don't know. Chocolate.
Yeah,
like,
there's
In the
those
shape
fucking
of
jelly rings. Haven't you?
Oval.
The jelly rings. Haven't you had those?
I have,
Disgusting
of
jelly
course, I've
rings.
had those. They're horrible. All Passover, like made for Passover food, is by and large really fucking bad.
Agree.
I believe it.
If anybody hasn't had the experience of eating Passover cereal, whether you're Jewish or not, I highly encourage you to buy a box just to find out how bad it is.
God. So what's Dark Matters about?
tastes
What's
like
this show about?
cardboard?
Well, we did a show where one host got like pretty drunk and was just eating lettuce, and then we were talking about fucking our college professors. What? What does that have to do
Definitely
with
not
anything?
thinking as in teenagers as a theoretical teacher.
Yes, that's right. We apologized and we certainly regret that component of the show.
That should be a disclaimer.
we should have our
But
list
that's
of
okay.
regrets.
I'm drinking my Minischwitz too.
Menishwitz. There we go.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Menishwitz
Yeah.
actually was apparently the most valuable U.S. wine company before like the Napa Valley took off because it was very
damn.
popular. It was very popular in the black community.
I just want to show you how much wine I've had. It's not that much. My finger is where, like, I've not had that much wine. Look how much there's left.
Yeah.
Like, this is, like, insane how tipsy I am.
What is the percentage on that shit?
Let's see. It says, Barrett and Renee, cheers for a great
5%.
season. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably low.
I'm gonna assume it's wine, so like let's just assume 12-ish.
That's pretty decent for a wine. So let's see. Mine is my bottle's empty and it's 12.5.
Well,
But I've been drinking till what? Like
I heard
it's
a
like
noise.
5. It's probably me clinking things.
Oh, I thought I
around.
heard it. It sounds like it's in my
Here's
room.
something I'd like to know about wine from people who drink it more, and I don't talk about it a lot. But when I drink wine, my poop smells really bad.
All right.
Is that normal?
I'm taking. Wait, I'm
I
just gonna put.
definitely heard
I think
someone
this is
talking about their
chest. I
poop
think
smelling
chest
bad.
devil's on hold. I'm gonna let him in the room too, cause why not?
Oh, hey, Chest Devil.
Hey, Ed, how you doing? By the way, penis, 5.5, circumcised.
What is happening
That's what we're
right
talking
now?
about.
5.5.
Do you think
Is
if
that
it was
hard or
uncircumcised,
soft?
It would
No,
be.
that's hard, honey. I'm Jewish. It's not great. But I got a thick one. As Mrs. Chisnell says.
Oh.
Definitely not good advertisement.
Do
for
you
the
think the
Jewish
Twitch
community.
bot has like audio transcription?
I hope so. I really hope
So-
so.
So here's the question. I have a horrible discipline. I'm drunk as shit. Sorry. I have a horrible discipline story about being a kid in school, but I also have I got molested at a school playground. So,
Sure, why
Which
not?
one do you wanna
Let's
hear
hear them
about?
both.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, I mean, I
What the
think.
fuck?
which one? Which one do you want to hear
Well,
about?
Both. Get it over. We're here. Let's just do it. Oh
Let's
God.
Just connect it all.
We'll give people a bit of a content warning that this is a story about somebody who has been molested. So if you wanna hop out and come
Well,
back
well,
in
no.
a little bit.
I wouldn't say molested. I wasn't touched, but I was Lake Mary Elementary School in Florida, Lake Mary, Florida. I was at a playground hanging out with my friends, and we're at the playground. That was close to our house, so we'd go to the playground after the day. And there was like these teenage kids, like this guy and this girl. I must have been 8, 9 years old. And we're hanging out at the park, and they were there. They were like, hey, what's going on? And we were hanging out with the older kids. And then the one older girl was like, hey, have you ever kissed anybody before? I'm like, nah, I've never kissed anybody before. She's like, do you want to kiss me? I'm like, sure. So we kissed. Then she's like, have you ever seen a breast before? Or maybe she said boob, but we're being on Twitch. And I'm like, no, I've never seen it before. So she goes and takes her top and lifts it up. And I'm like, those are breasts. Yeah. She then goes,
we're gonna get
have you ever kissed a breast before?
Oh, God.
It's like, nope. At that point, I do. And then I realized, this is wrong. This should not be happening. And we got on our bikes and we went home.
Wow.
This is a great childhood
That's a story to eat lettuce. If I've ever heard one.
Sweet.
I think you were molested.
That's weird, man.
Yeah, well, I don't like to say that, but nah, it
It was
is what it
consensual.
is. Sure.
I mean,
YOLO.
don't know if we give 8 or 9-year-olds the authority of consent that we give people who've reached
When I was
majority.
4, I went to a summer camp, and one of my earliest memories is there were kids playing with matches, and I told on them, and they got in trouble.
Good job.
Right.
Smokey the Bear would be proud of you.
Now I'm eating
So
raw
what?
lettuce on a fucking Twitch stream. I'm 38 years old and eating lettuce.
The one story I want to... You brought up something about discipline in school,
Sure.
I think. Was
Yeah.
that I brought up?
Oh yeah.
So, in elementary school, before being ADD was diagnosed, you were just the bad kid in school. And I got sent to a program which is called ED, which is emotionally disabled.
Wow.
Before they had medicine for it.
Emotionally disabled. Never heard of that.
I also have never heard of it.
Yeah,
I
that's...
definitely have.
Oh,
yeah,
Anna knows what's
that's
up. Okay. So you share the same little bus as the other kids that are messed up, but they don't know what to
Special
do
bus,
with
the
yet.
short bus.
The special bus, yes, bus 619. Okay, so so that school, Lake Mary Elementary, they didn't have an emotionally disabled class, so they sent me across the bridge. You can look this up in Lake Mary,
How
Lake Mary,
crippling is
Florida.
that to just call a kid emotionally disabled?
It is.
The
It is
fuck? Like,
wild.
that's
wild thing to
crushing.
say.
Just that phrase made me die a little bit.
Yeah, that's why do you think Chester was a drunk? Like,
Yeah.
they're like, you're fucked up, kid. Get out of everyone.
Get on the bus, you fucked up piece of shit.
But it gets worse. So they sent me to Hillcrest Elementary, which is across the hall, the bridge. Now, when you're in that class, if you get disciplined, you go to timeout. Now, you think timeout is, oh, maybe sit in the corner by yourself. No. They lock you up in a room that is about
Oh, no.
3 foot by maybe 4 foot with a giant metal bar on the outside so you can't get out.
Whoa.
Carpeted.
Well, then.
Hannah, I believe you know this. By the way you're
Are you
laughing.
sure that was a school? 'Cause that sounds
No,
like a
it's a
prison.
real school, Hillcrest Elementary, but this is mid-90s, so that's what they did. So you're locked up. If you acted out, you get locked up into this room.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
And, oh, yeah. if you got violent or whatever they want to do, they put you in holds. God, I'm bringing this down.
No.
But I
Yeah,
kinda
you're bringing
like
it right to
ripping
where it
all
was
this
always
stuff
meant
out.
to be.
So one of the cool things was a lot of bad shit happened in that room. We won't get into that. Nothing like beat or like touch or anything by teachers. But like, anyways, I had a friend of mine named Ryan Wentworth. He got put in the hole, is what I call it nowadays. And so we're doing our spelling test, and then all of a sudden he falls through the middle of class. He got put in the hole, climbed up the wall, broke up those little tiles they have up on there, and just decided to try to get out of class, and fell through in the middle of it.
The fuck?
This is Florida for you.
Yeah, that sounds like
Oh, that makes so much more sense. That's definitely a Florida way to educate children.
Yeah, no, they just separated us.
To
But
me,
this is before,
Florida
like,
is the
before
place where my grandma was taken advantage of by her boyfriend, who moved into her place, opened up $80,000 worth of credit cards in her name, and then just was waiting around for her to die. But it didn't happen, bitch. Apparently my parents rescued. My parents rescued my grandmother. My parents found out about it. They flew down to Florida, rescued my grandmother, flew her up to the Bronx. She was living with them for 3 months, and my parents didn't tell me. And
Wait, this is during the pandemic?
no, this was like 10 years ago.
Okay.
My grandmother had to be. My dad had to fly to Florida, rescue my grandmother from a man who had entrapped her and opened $80,000 worth of credit cards in her name, and she was like living with my parents, and they didn't tell me because they thought it would make me sad.
Did it make you sad?
No, it was just weird. Or what about the time that my mom didn't tell me that my dad had a kidney transplant? That's a classic.
Whoa.
My dad had a kidney transplant, and my dad didn't tell me until a few days after because she didn't want me to be worried. So, like, literally, like, I don't know what her plan was. She was either going to call me and be like, Dad died, or Dad had a kidney transplant, and it worked. I don't know what the fuck. That was really weird. She was like, great news. 4 days ago, Dad had a kidney transplant. What?
And he did not die.
And he didn't die. And guess what? It was better for you because you didn't worry. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm just tipsy and talking about myself.
And guess what? No hereditary for you.
That's
or
right.
what is that? The money.
Frankie, I talked to my dad this week.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
talking about dads. I asked him, do you know a big gym? Now, he said, I knew a big gym. He sold me acid, and he lived in my apartment complex.
Whoa.
Yes, that's what he said.
That's amazing. Big Jim was my birth dad's nickname because he was like 300 pounds.
I don't know what
Yeah,
it is.
I think our birth dads did drugs together. Chest Devil.
Yeah,
Now here we
I
are.
truly think we're cool. Like
We're coke.
we're drug brothers.
We're drug brothers. That's right. That's gonna be our Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly comedy. And I hope I'm the Will Ferrell in that equation, but I'm probably not.
Hey, did we just do coke? Yep.
I've never done cocaine. I've seen it being done, but I've never done it.
Nerd.
Meh.
Good Bilo just called you a nerd. Bilo, give us your cocaine story. Give us your cocaine story.
Yeah, Bilo, what's your cocaine story?
I don't have a cocaine story. I've literally never seen. I've never even seen cocaine.
You sure? You must have seen
It
it.
looks like flour.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen flour, but I've
basically
never
seen
seen.
cocaine.
I've like been at places where I've been told that people are quote going to the bathroom to do cocaine, but they did not invite me, so I never saw it.
The
And
real
cocaine
question is,
basically looks like ketamine, so you're good. You've seen it all.
Yeah,
And it all looks
yeah,
like flour.
it's a wet flour, and if it's good, maybe a little purple in there.
Oh.
So, Frankie, how do you feel that the Jeopardy champion called you a nerd?
Wow, rolls. It rolls right off. There's nothing that this guy can say that can royal me. What's happening with the chase, Milo? The game show you're supposed to be on.
Supposedly, I got another call on I think Friday last week. So they are. I don't know if people are aware of this, but the chase, the writers for the chase just went on strike. Because they're trying to get the producer to agree to the Writers Guild's minimum basic agreement for the chase writers. And for like comparison, Jeopardy is the Jeopardy writers are also covered under the WGA's minimum basic agreement.
Are you gonna scab, Bilo, if they call you up? Are you gonna scab?
I don't know. I really don't know. But they called me and said they're doing a background check, and they're like, if there's like a little bit of stuff, it's fine. Any little thing is fine. I'm like, what does that mean?
What's a little thing?
I assume
we should do a background check on each other on the show.
If you have a shoplifting conviction, is that a little thing?
Can I do a background check on you? I just googled background check right now.
So wait, how would you be scabbing? Are you in the WGA?
If like the writers are if the writers are actively on strike, I think maybe the questions were already like one is like, were the questions written by union writers, and like
fuck you,
are
Max.
they and like if they were under some other contract, I would say like it's probably fine. But if the writers are all on strike, then seems hard to go in there and answer questions. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe they'll just take the show off the air, and then I'll never get to go on the chase. But I would like to go. A lot of people
are asking
like,
what season and episode your Jeopardy is on.
Well, 31 or 32. It's March 27th through April 1st, 2015. Are the dates, and then the Tournament of Champions was sometime in the summer, but maybe it aired in the fall, I think. But I don't totally remember.
So, by the way, how do you feel about Dr. Oz being the celebrity guest right now?
Honestly,
or host?
I don't like. I think Dr. Oz sucks, but I don't really care. I think it's very clear that Dr. Oz sucks, and is like a fraud and a big charlatan, a big dummy, and we should all criticize him for being a quack. And like
Agreed.
He shouldn't be the host of Jeopardy, but like that's like the least of the thing. Like he shouldn't be a medical doctor, more than he shouldn't be the host of Jeopardy. But like I don't care that much. I think he sucks, but like I'm not like a lot of the Jeopardy contestants are really up in arms against him, and like one of them like wrote an editorial in the New York Post about why he sucks, which is obvious, but apparently not to the Jeopardy producers.
Let's go deep into Jeopardy. How do you feel about Anthony? Was it Chu's play style?
Oh,
I know that was a.
He was the same. He was the same as what do you call it? As Holzhauer. Just Holzhauer did it better, and like Holzhauer just did it. Yeah, he just did it better than Chu. And Chu, like our Frankie and my team's improv coach for a while, Neil Dundati, who's also a performer here, knows Arthur Chu somewhat well from college, apparently. I don't know. People like hate the trivia. People hate like people who are trivia robots, and I think they're probably right too. But like his play style was totally like good. I think you should try to win Jeopardy whatever way, win whatever game show you're on whatever way you can. And if like I don't know, if you ruffle some old people's feathers, like good on you.
I have a question. Here. Oh, well,
I have a question. regarding the chase from Godzilla and Kong. Whose side are you on?
That's a good question. Godzilla or Kong? Whose side are we on?
Death Godzilla.
I side with Godzilla. I think I'm a Godzilla fan.
Godzilla or Kong?
I mean, I'm Team Godzilla all the way.
Why are you Team Godzilla, Hunter?
Oh, I've been on a rewatch throughout a bunch of the franchises, and I don't think there is a better movie in the world to just sit down and watch high in an IMAX theater than Godzilla King of the Monsters 2020. Like, there's a spiritual purity to the nonsense of a great Godzilla movie. And I can't wait. And if you want me to tie this around to the vaccinations, I am already refreshing on my AMC website on the date that after my second shot happens, I can go see Godzilla vs. Kong.
Hell yeah, vaccine hotline. Somebody brought up the vaccine. We did it.
Finally.
Hey!
Hunty, you gotta wait 2 weeks, though, buddy.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I get jabbed on the 7th, and then on the 21st, I will be
Hunter.
able to go see Godzilla vs. Kong.
Hunter, I'm also getting my second shot on the 7th. I feel like that means on the 21st. What day is the 21st? I feel like that's Saturday. You should come to my window, come to my house, and you can appear live on this show on April 24th.
Oh boy.
Sounds like a date.
You can do it. Yeah.
Oh, it's happening.
Gotta do it.
Oh yeah. And I'll do it in the same attire as the last time I was visually shown on this show.
Yeah, perfect. We'll just shoot you above the waist.
Just dangling over you.
Oh yeah, J Pill getting it April 6th. Sweet.
But no, like I've been refreshing it to see when they're going to have that day confirmed that they'll have Godzilla vs. Kong tickets, so that I can see it in whatever's the nearest IMAX. Because I'll have already seen it on HBO Max. But like that's the thing about a good Godzilla movie is it's better the second time because the plot not only doesn't matter, it shouldn't matter.
Well, check this out, Hunter. My friend edited Godzilla vs. Kong. That's right. Thank you.
And hell yeah. I look, the last one, like everything I could say about Godzilla King of the Monsters would sound like I'm shitting on it, but everything I would say would be the highest compliment. Everything about that movie is exactly as messy as I want that movie to be. It is such a pure joy to watch. Like, I watched that movie as the clock struck midnight over New Year's Eve this year because there was something to it. Or it might have been last year, but it was over one of the last 2 years because that was the energy I wanted the new year to come in with. Was this is chaotic, but it's beautiful. There's messages behind it, but they're really awkwardly told, but they're so heartfeltedly told. That weird TED talk in the middle of the movie is still amazing, and I'm excited for this movie.
Somehow we went from I don't even know where we were.
Well, to go back to vaccine,
Yeah.
I believe you guys, everybody in California
Is this after
can
the
get it
Matters?
on the 15th.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Wait, is this after the Matters?
This is after
Or
the
is
Matters.
this over the door frame?
Oh, that's a Passover reference.
Yeah, the blood over the door frame.
Let's continue our Seder though. What's the next? Let's do it while we have. Wait, let's figure out who the youngest person is on the phone right now, and then have them do the Passover. The 4 questions.
More questions.
I think it's
It's got to be Bilo, right?
I am 30.
It might
I'm
be Hannah.
33.
Yeah, like Hannah's 28.
I don't know.
over
I
here.
don't know if Hannah is totally
Okay.
prepared to do the 4 questions based on
Definitely not. But I can
her-
say dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. That's about all I know. Though.
That's one.
There we
of
go.
them.
That's a good one. That's a
Yeah.
good one. Not relevant, but a good one.
But
This
you
wine
know,
is
keep
good.
saying it.
Just drink more
Keep
wine.
drinking,
That's
baby. Keep
the next
drinking.
part.
Pressure that queen, Frankie.
Pressure the
that queen.
queen. That's how I got here in the
It's
first
just
place.
double bringing it back to chess for the first time in weeks, I would say.
I'd have to say, I wasn't sure if I could keep saying that, but we can do it for right now.
Who do you think is the most emotionally disabled out of everyone that we know, Bilo? Who do you think between me and
Chest
you?
Devil. Chest Devil. 100%.
Hannah.
I mean, I think
maybe
I actually.
Is it not
maybe
me?
Rich, our improv coach, or maybe former improv coach.
You think he's emotionally disabled? I don't think he's emotionally disabled. I think he's got a high emotional IQ.
Oh yeah, Rich teaching me improv, like holy shit! What it was maybe the most gratifying like improv class I ever took, because it felt like 7 weeks of a boxing match, and then week 8 was him saying, "I understand everything. This, I know how your brain works. This, and me just going, holy shit." It was like, it was amazing. It was so, it was so weird.
packtheater.com/classes. Boom,
Maybe
we got a
Danielle.
plug-in. My God, we have 3 people on the phone. I am drunk. My ears hurt from these headphones.
Oh, I also got a free pair of Air Jordans in that class, if that makes you want to take the class even more.
How did you get a free pair of Air Jordans?
Okay, so you want to hear a story that from beat A to the final beat will 100% sound like a Hunter story.
Sure.
I took Rich's class at 11 a.m. on Saturday, but I ran the show that ended all shows Friday night. So I was leaving the theater at like 2 a.m., falling asleep at like 5 a.m., taking like a 2-hour nap, stumbling barely awake into his class. Like, I looked like shit and I felt like shit. And so, like, I would never, like, be able to, like, dress up like a normal person. I normally wouldn't even have time to fully get my shit together. And so I would usually just toss on a ratty old pair of sneakers, Michael, as you might recognize.
I do know
And,
your predilection for like Payless shoes, which are bad shoes.
I have a predilection for Payless shoes, but I also had a series of ankle and foot injuries, even before the one that
Somebody
happened at the
peeing?
Delphos
Wait,
Marathon.
what's happening?
That sounds
Oh,
like
shit. I thought I was on mute. Sorry.
Oh, Lord. Welcome to After the Matterers.
Where the guests are peeing.
So yeah, where did I live? Oh yeah, so the shoes. So my shoes, they always get the same holes in them in the exact same spot because I fucked up my feet badly, like as a youth. And so
This is the
one
most
kid in the
old man
class was
story
just
I've
like,
ever heard in my life.
What's that?
This is the
My
most.
feet.
This is the most old man story I've ever heard.
So I'm in this class, and this one dude is just like, "All right, Hunter, this can't stand anymore. You're literally like your shoes are falling apart. They are taped together." And I'm like, "Yeah," because I woke up, I rolled out of bed, I'm doing 3 hours of improv, then I'm going home and falling back asleep. So 1 week, this guy just gave me his used pair of sneakers, and they were Air Jordans. And I immediately learned that there is value to a good pair of sneakers.
Yeah. That.
However,
Uh-oh.
the best part is, because I have been unemployed during the pandemic, I haven't needed to get a new pair of sneakers since, because I haven't had to wear them out. So I've been wearing Air Jordans for 2 years for free. It's confusing.
Can I use that as a poll quote for our show? Can we just say it's confusing? Can we put that on our website? It's confusing. And then I'll put
I feel like there's
Hunty.
you can ask someone to describe the show and not have to like use an out of context quote like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it all checks out. Oh, okay, Michael, I've definitely told you this story. You'll remember Stephen Barry's, right? The collegiate sportswear store.
All right, Michael just yawned, everybody. Yeah, Stephen Barry's, where they just sold like bootleg. They sold like everything was like size XXL, and it was like it just said like Texas Department of Sports. It was all like semi bootleg. Is that what you're talking about?
100%, and everything was $10.
Yeah.
But they started to get deals. So, like, they got one in the mall by my college, and they got a deal with my college. So I think I still have a Hofstra sweatshirt. That's actually a decent sweatshirt. And I still have a couple T-shirts and stuff because, like, it was mostly complete garbage, but they had a couple things. However, their most famous line, Frankie, you might remember this. Michael, you might as well. It was a basketball line. Chess Devil, Hannah, do you remember this?
I don't know, dude. Just say what it is.
Yeah.
Go
Is it
for
the big dog?
I
Is it
was
big
like,
dog?
Sorry.
Is it with the big
It was
dogs in it?
Stefan Marbury's Starberries.
Oh yeah, Stefan Marbury follows me on Twitter.
The Starberries were $10.
Him and two other people. Oh, we lost him. Somebody hung up. Who hung up?
$10
Hannah hung up. She
for a
got sick
pair
of
of
your shit.
sneakers.
Yeah, dude. Stefan Marbury is like kind of a legend. How he kind of just like got kicked out of New York and he was like, fuck it. He went to China, became like the greatest basketball player in the history of Chinese basketball. And basically like a god in China and like makes cheap, good sneakers for like poor kids. And he's just sort of like, fuck everybody. I kind of like Stefan Marbury.
Can I tell you my punchline?
Sure.
Maybe.
The shoes broke on me as I was trying them on in the store.
Wow.
Oh no. Stefan Marbury follows me on Twitter, everybody. I have one tweet. Check it out. It's pretty good.
When do you think your next tweet is gonna come? Will we get one more tweet in 2021?
If I
Never?
No, I can't. I can never top my one tweet.
I mean, Deb Jones did just hit the theme.
I wouldn't say I'm a survivor because it was a young boy.
Oh.
I mean, shit. No, maybe. I gotta rethink my life.
Well, let's. Oh, what's what we're doing? Hold on. I want to show my one tweet. Here's my one tweet. Just saw a dog take a shit in Radio Shack. 2 likes, and one of them is me, apparently. That's my one tweet.
And
From
one
July
reply.
8th,
What's the
July 8th, 2009. Apparently I have 75 followers. I hope Stefan Marbury is still one of them. Let's see. Yes! See? I wasn't lying. Stefan Marbury follows me on Twitter. I don't know why, but he follows me. Thank you.
I feel like there's something very specific to the idea that right now my role on this show is just bringing up New York-related athletes from 15 years ago.
Yeah. I
That
guess so.
no one has thought about in 10 years.
Oh, I'm so hungry. If Horny Crew wrote a Dark Matter's erotic fan fiction script, could it be performed and read on the next show? Yes,
Absolutely.
but we'd probably have to censor it if it had... I don't know how it works with audio on Twitch, what you can and can't say. I don't know. I don't want the whole Peck Theater banned.
You can say whatever you want to say.
I'll tell you.
You can say, fuck my butthole. You can
Can
say
you?
that. I think so.
Yeah. Last night, GSY accidentally had a lot of feet, and we had someone in their underwear, and we didn't have any repercussions, I don't think.
Well, you didn't have pole dancing. You didn't have fully clothed pole dancing. That's the real killer.
Okay, I'm reading the sexually
Okay.
suggestive content right here. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, feet no longer.
Content or camera focus on breasts, buttocks, or pelvic region. Groping or explicit gestures directed towards breasts, buttocks, or genitals. Fetishizing behavior or activity. Simulated sex acts or sexual stimulation. Using or featuring sex toys in contexts unrelated to sexual education. Erotic dances such as those involving stripping or flashing. Pole dances or acrobatics with sexually suggestive framing. Fuck that. Posting, displaying, or sharing erotica, including detailed descriptions or sex acts or pornography. That's what it says we can't do.
You know, do you guys know about the one woman who showed her butthole on Twitch just to show that Twitch doesn't care as long as they make money?
No.
Like, she got suspended for 3 days showing her butthole on Twitch, and then just came back for another couple weeks.
Didn't somebody show their butthole on the Pack Theater Twitch and they got suspended for 3 days? Isn't that what happened? What happened? Somebody tell me what happened.
I don't remember.
We had the stripper who was fully clothed, and that was a 1-day suspension. And then somebody else did something.
I mean, GSY has accidentally shown complete bare ass and nipples, which we don't do anymore, but we accidentally did. But we never got in trouble.
Yeah.
Was I the bad boy?
I would show I have no problem showing anybody my butthole, but I'm not going to right now.
I think you guys got narked on, to be honest with you.
Well, somebody said that Twitch has a bot that is like trained to detect like stripper performances. That it sounds crazy to me, but then I googled it and it was like apparently a real thing. I don't know.
But the way you do your format, someone had to have narked on you, because I've shown a lot of stuff when I stream.
What have you shown on your
full
stream?
episodes of movies. Say what?
Yeah. When are we gonna do our 21-hour show, Bilo?
It's got to be soon. It's got to be soon.
That kind of feels like we barely have 21 hours between now and the world starting up again.
That's true. Maybe the first live show we do will be 21 hours.
Yeah, that would be cool. God, the Pack Theater is like
promise
haunted
you.
too if we were in there.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that we're never getting back into the Pack Theater.
Yeah.
The
What's
physical
happening with
space.
that? Who has an update on that? That's what we need to know. Who can we call
Yeah.
right now that can tell us what's happening with that?
Well, maybe instead of calling the people who bought the UCB Sunset Theater, which, you know, they're probably just going to knock down and turn into condos, and, like, it's probably for the best.
Yeah. You know, I looked up who owns that. So the Complex Theater, I've said this on the stream before, but is owned by this rich family in Beverly Hills that bought it in like the 1990s. So they've already paid. They paid $500-something thousand for it. So they've already made like many times their money on it. And so if they're asking for like rent from the complex or whatever, that seems fucked up to me because they're like rich. So who cares? Like who else is gonna rent their shitty like theater space? Just
It's a
eat
terrible
it.
space.
Just eat it, you rich fucks. I don't know why they're raising.
Full of asbestos, as everybody who's been there.
I don't want them to like. I don't want them doing a fucking GoFundMe to raise rent to pay this rich family that doesn't need the money. Like fuck that. Like who else is gonna rent that space?
That's why Franklin didn't close, because they rent it from, like, it was just a theater. It's like some guy doing, from the story I heard, like he was gonna, it was one guy doing some Greek gentleman doing a Shakespeare play, and like after one night it bombed, and I believe Besser and Walsh were out there, and then they knew the owner, and that's how they have that.
It was a regular theater before UCB. It was just called the Tamarind Theater.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's also just a back alley that is repositioned into being a theater space. So they don't need the theater money probably as much as they need the bars out
bar
front.
and restaurant. But yeah, and by the way, we're gonna stream every week, regardless of whether we go back in person or whatever. We're still gonna do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
I'll tell you
don't
what.
think the complex should pay a dime in back rent to their fucking rich ass landlord that doesn't need the money. Like fuck that. Like why do they need, like, you're gonna like make poor artists pay back rent on like a theater that's frankly falling apart.
Yeah.
Like just to line the pockets of some fucking fan. Like the guy who bought it already died, so it's just like his kids or his kids' kids or some shit. Like fuck that. They've made so much. They've already made 10 times what they paid. Like they could sell that property tomorrow and they would make 10 times what they paid for it. So fuck them. That's what I have to say. And the name of that company is. I will find it. My favorite thing now is just emailing to find out who bought properties. So I found out who bought UCB Sunset, and I found out who owns the complex where the pack is. That is the Spivak Family Trust. Alfred Spivak, who passed away. They are like some rich fuckers who own tons of properties, so fuck them.
If you guys go live for 21 hours, I guarantee Chest Devil will fly out and join that show.
Oh my god, hell yeah. We'll fly you out, Chest Devil.
No, I got it, but yes, I will if you do
Either
the
way.
live 21 hours.
If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna up the ante.
Okay.
You should fly Chess Devil out at the start. Have him start out by streaming from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Fly in.
Oh my
and then
god.
fly back before the 21 hours are over.
Ah, that's
Ooh,
cruel.
I'll up it even more.
Oh no.
If Hunty can fly out here, we spend a day at Dollywood, then fly from McGee Tyson out to it and just do that.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm into
so
this.
what if
Oh,
Chess
my
Devil
shoulder's
and
itchy.
Hunty intersect in the air above Texas in two separate airplanes?
Wait,
It
are
is
you
very
saying that
funny.
we're gonna crash airplanes into each other and then Chest Devil and Hunty
Hunter
die?
is terrorism. Hunter is threatening you with terrorism. How do you respond?
Wait, that's not. No, wait.
That's essentially what you just said.
Deb Jones
No,
says
no.
that would be so cool.
I meant it would be like, oh, you have like one plane going this way, one plane going that way, not two trains hitting each other.
Oh, okay. So you want to? So I go to LA. You come to Tennessee. I guess stay at my house if you want. Mrs. Chest Devil is cool.
Yeah, and you can hang out in my apartment.
Should we call?
All right,
Should
I'm
we?
cool with that.
Brother Wax asking if we're still in the theater. Should we call the guy who owns the building that the Pack Theater is in right now? I found his
I don't
phone
know.
number.
I don't know. I feel like we need to get to the end of this Seder as quickly as possible.
What cup of wine am I on, Bilo?
You're still on 2.
Oh no, we gotta rectify that.
We
Yeah,
did.
it's fine. It's
We
fine.
haven't done the 10 plagues.
Oh, we gotta do the 10 plagues. That's the best part. Wait, can I show off all
That's
the fuzzy?
part. That's part. We do the 10 plagues by.
This
this
is the Seder plate. So we've got the shank bone. What else do we got here? There's the lettuce. I don't know what that shit is.
Yep.
Hard-boiled egg. What's the egg?
Hard-boiled egg, roasted egg.
What's the egg about, Bilo? What's that about?
I think
I
like
don't know what this
spring,
thing is
circle
supposed
of
to be.
life shit, because it's the spring pilgrimage festival too. So
Oh god, I'm burping on Mike. This is bitter herb, I think. What else do
Very
we
fun.
have here in this set, and then of course the
it's a
Haro
big,
set.
big,
The
giant
Haro
radish
set represents
thing.
the bricks. This is apple, of course, represents the bricks of the that the slaves were forced to build the pyramids or something like that.
It represents the mortar.
The mortar.
Yes,
Sorry, I
gotta
almost
remember
did a Trump impression there. The
where is
mortar.
it?
The mortar.
Where is it?
Isn't it that the rabbi is the one that eats the food, but you don't actually touch any of the food there? Like, being a fat kid, that bothered me.
Yeah, it was the
rabbi
lamb.
that whole time.
You roast the bone, but in the temple times, they did represent sacrifices. I think, at least the lamb did.
Speaking of food, I am bad at food. And Michael brought this up, and I think it matters on this Passover, because pretzel is one of the few types of bread that feels unleavened, but is leavened.
True. This is true.
My God, I'm so drunk.
All right, 10 plagues.
Welcome to Chest Down,
What
buddy.
page is it on, Bilo?
Page 37 in the Haggadah, 39 in the PDF.
All right, here we go. I'm scrolling.
If you're going to be eating some pretzels,
All right. Blood.
Nah.
Wait, this is tragic, Michael. Look, you're supposed to do the pinky in the thing. It doesn't fit.
Yes.
Look, it doesn't get down to where the wine is. Here, I'll tilt. Here we go.
if you're going to do pretzels, you want to dip them in some water so that you can... I didn't even realize I was going to line up so well. Fuck.
Dom, which is blood. First plague.
Blood. Yeah, and then you do the
Sardea.
finger plate. You do finger plate, right?
Yeah.
Rocks.
Frogs.
Lice.
Kinim.
Wild animals.
Arov.
Cattle disease. Why am I looking at?
Dever.
I don't know.
Yeah, Dever is
Boils.
cattle.
I know this is boils. This says sores.
Uh,
Hail.
Shchin.
Locusts.
Barad.
Darkness.
Arbe.
Now this is the best one. Death of the firstborn.
Makat Bechorot. And we skipped Hoshech, but, it's there. Yeah, 10 plagues. 10 plagues visited on the Egyptians. We take wine out because we're sad. We are sad that plagues were visited on the Egyptians.
We are? Fuck those guys. We're
sad.
Why are we sad?
We're sad.
I don't like them.
Because it's it's suffering, and we don't want
Really?
suffering.
Nobody ever told me this. I was always of the opinion that
So
fuck
we
those guys.
empathize with
Should
the
we
Egyptians.
Should we sing Dayenu?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. Wait,
Do you know what I...
are we all
you know,
Jews on
can
this
I
phone
just
right
come
now?
in?
Wait, Hunter, are you a Jewish?
We are.
Are you a Jewish?
Oh, I'm very Jewish. I do just want to acknowledge the power of empathy in killing the shit out of hundreds of people with water.
Halo Hotzi Hotzi
Hotzianu, Hotzianu, mi Mitzrayim, Hotzianu, mi Mitzrayim, Dainu, Dainu,
In the rockets, the bumper sting in air.
I just noticed. I couldn't quite pick out the other song that was being layered underneath it, but it is important. We did get an American the national anthem sung.
Oh, I thought about getting a national anthem. Wait, I didn't check our email today.
So about the wine, while he's checking his emails,
Yeah.
it's the whole wine thing is how we are
We
smart.
didn't get any.
Because wine, like as us Jews, we had access to terrible water, so the wine was actually there to, clear the water. Like that's why we have the wine for Seder.
Interesting.
That's actually a lot of the 2002 Eli Roth film Cabin Fever.
How can Hunter bring it back
guy
to
from Boy Meets
movies?
World was on there.
You sure we
What's that?
shouldn't call the guy that owns the Pack Theater, the building?
I mean,
You
should we
know,
call him now or should we call him in a week?
We should call him in a week.
let's call him now. Let's call Ian Roberts' wife.
Call Ian Roberts' wife again.
Night, horny crew.
Uh,
Wait, won't it still be?
should we call
October?
CAA?
Let's call all
still-
Jewish
It's
Pharisees.
already
Let's go for it.
after-
Oh, I'm so drunk and tired. It's only midnight, but I'm drunk.
Wait, will it still be Passover next week?
No. Well, wait. There's like extra days of Passover, but not the ones where you do the Seder. Bilo disappeared.
No, Brother
Oh, that's
Wags,
not
Ian
right.
Roberts is rife with issues that we need to talk about.
That's right.
Yeah, that was my mispronunciation. Besides
I
my
wish this
case
show-
of beer.
I wish this show was on during the day, so it'd be less rude to call people at midnight.
It's true. It's true.
But I would call
would-
anybody.
It would not be rude.
Did we ever do Day Matters?
No.
Back
Somebody
back
else.
to vaccines.
Yeah, let's,
Go to Walmart.com. Sign up. Lie about your health condition.
let's do it right now. Bilo, let's get
That's
you.
how it
I'm gonna
happens.
sign you up. Wait, how do you. Wait, we all know there's no
I
Walmart
can
in
sign
LA.
you.
Let's get you a vaccine, Bilo. I mean, what?
You
It's
have to
like.
make a Walgreens account.
See if there. What's? I know your zip. I know your zip, you piece of shit. Damn it, I can't type.
Frankie drunkenly
Hey,
sends
Michael, can I ask you a question?
Shit wags.
Yes,
I've-
go ahead.
Whoa.
Why does your face occasionally go dark red tonight?
So I am lighting myself with my screen. So if whatever the color of the page of the Haggadah is there,
Oh.
that will be the color of my face.
Okay, it was.
Milo, put up Pornhub.com right now. Let's see what it looks like.
How do I do this?
Okay, there you go. Yeah. It's so interesting
Yeah.
that this is.
I can see.
Haggadah to
What's
hell.
happening right now?
I can see the website in your glasses, so I know if you're there or not.
Is there a real compelling need for me to go to Pornhub?
Oh, he's there. Look at him. He was there.
I love how many times I can see it in his glasses.
You gotta really get. You gotta
Double the
spring for the
Pornhub, double the fun.
anti-reflective coating, Bilo.
What?
All right, Bilo. Let's see. Let's see if I can get you. What's your age, Bilo?
33.
33? Oh, I put 32. I thought you were younger.
No, Jesus, you're indoors. That's how I wanted to spend it.
All right. All right, there's 12 locations with available vaccines. This is nuts.
Jesus.
You want to
When
go
I
to
called you last week,
Glendale?
I was dead serious.
You could go to Glendale Thursday, April 1st.
What? And you just said I have like cancer?
Yeah, I said I can't.
No,
Literally.
no.
I mean, I
there's like
know.
12 questions.
You said I have a disease.
Yeah.
I have a disease that requires no proof that I have.
Yeah, exactly.
And it could be cancer, and it could be obesity, and it could be pulmonary disease or whatever.
Damn right.
It,
Oh,
it,
this
it
one.
could be mental health.
That's right.
I have mental health.
Could be mental health.
Ooh, you can go where I went. You can go to the same place I went to get my vaccine. Look at
Which
that.
vaccine did you get?
I got the Pfizer,
Pfizer.
baby.
Pfizer.
Hey, did your arm hurt after the fact? Mine didn't.
No,
But
it hurt
said
for
that
like
was-
a couple
was a
hours.
big
It
well
hurt
for a
like
while.
normal for a shot, but it didn't hurt. It wasn't special. It wasn't like a tetanus shot where it hurt a lot.
I think it's supposed to hurt. What would make sense is if it were to hurt more after the second shot than it does after the first. Because the first shot.
Oh yeah. Miss
you
got
don't
the
have
second
any
shot.
immune-
She got
sorry.
the fever, but that was the best of it.
Yeah.
Can I just say I got so sick after my first shot, like I had fatigue for about a week.
Whoa, that's not a good thing.
That means you probably had COVID before, right?
I mean, we've talked about the fact that I had a 16-day illness in January 2010.
Yeah, probably
or 2020.
Because I think if you have a strong reaction to the first shot, it usually means that you
Yeah, I had like three or 4 days of like being sick. I obviously passed out within like 4 hours of getting the shot. But the weird thing is, getting the shot itself, I had to go home. The shot itself didn't hurt at all. The shot itself was so small that after I took the Band-Aid off, I had to like hit my arm into the wall to remember that there was a bruise there because it had been done so effectively.
So
Deb
you
Jones
might
saying
need to
you
talk
could
to
say
your
you're
doctor.
emotionally disabled and get the shot.
Yeah.
Wow. Well done, Deb Jones. Thank you very much. But seriously, officer, you might need to talk to a doctor before the second shot, because that's not normal.
What's up?
That your symptoms, the first shot does not give you that. The second shot is supposed to.
I've known some people who have had similar symptoms.
I think
Finally, we're into real vaccine territory.
thank you. This is what we wanted the whole time.
Yeah.
See, this is why Dark Matters relies on me to come in and say annoying bullshit that accidentally or on purpose keeps us on target.
Well, so us Pfizer bros, we're gonna have to get a booster next year as well, at least for a couple more years.
Well, I mean, yes, and by the way, mine was Pfizer as well. Yes.
Yeah, but that's weird because Mrs. Chest Devil kind of went through. She got a little fever, tired on the second shot. So that.
Well, actually, that's the thing. The one thing that I mean, like you didn't get the one major thing I didn't get was fever. I got everything else. The aches, all that stuff.
All right.
But the temperature never went above the 98.
Hell yeah.
Did we just lose both of them? Welcome to After Management. I guess Hunty and Chest Devil.
I scheduled my wife a vaccine appointment without her consent just now. That's what I was doing for the last 2 minutes.
Now.
Yeah, baby. Gotta get at least
I
one.
think that's the most important thing you can do on a talk show that's mostly audio based. Is something quiet and that no one will know is happening.
Oh, I'm so drunk right now. Oh, Bilo's video went away.
Oh, I must say,
Bilo, where'd your
I
video
was
go?
scolded after.
The fuck?
I was scolded after last week by saying wife, because I say that when I'm drunk. I call her wife, not wife, but Mrs. Chest Devil.
Oh, you guys are so not your wife. Well, what's that? What does that mean?
No, we've been together for a while, but it's just we're not legally married.
I see.
But I've always said wife,
Bilo, what are you
especially
doing right
when
now?
I drink.
Where did Bilo
He's
just go?
installing crack.
Bilo
shit.
is just a Skype logo now, and I hear like clicking and clanking. Is Bilo being murdered right now, like live on the air? What is happening?
The show is still going on. My video is off. But where is it?
The small cardboard box.
Small cardboard
God,
box.
we can hear Mrs. Bilo in the background. This
Hello.
is like our own Zapruder film. Hi, Sam. I don't know why I yelled. She can't hear me.
She can't.
What is happening in there? What happened? Sawtell.
Sawtell.
Oh, yeah,
Sawtell is.
That could be a Stephen Barry.
Frankie, do you ever take the opportunity when you're dubbing Barry or when you're editing Barry to dub yourself over some of the lines?
Not over the lines, but I do the temp. If there's like a temp ADR line, it's always me. Because everybody else is shy about it, and I'm not shy about it, so it's always me. On review, I did all the narration for Andy Daly. I temped it all in. So like that, and that shows like
Do you
all
have
narration.
those audio tracks?
No, I don't.
No.
I have some at home. Whoa, that was weird. I have some from Good Girls at home because I've been doing it here. But yeah, somewhere. I mean, on a hard drive somewhere in like a vault somewhere, there's like tracks of me reading like weird ADRs. Hunter's phone died.
Also, there's Brother Wags is bringing up some interesting points about the way the Pack Theater is run.
Yeah, the committees. Yeah, no comment. I don't want to get booted off of Pack Theater Twitch.
So, are there audio tracks somewhere of you talking about eating pancakes?
Oh yeah, like there's somewhere on a hard drive somewhere. Yeah, doing all the narration and like rewrites and everything. Yeah, they like my narration so much they gave me. If you watch season 1, the orgy episode, I'm in it. They liked me so much they let me be one of the people, and I still get residual checks from it. I get like 90 cents.
I've seen one of those checks.
Yeah. I haven't gotten one in like a year or so. So I don't know. I mean, it's
they
like
don't play it no more.
I said one line. I got paid $800. That was pretty sweet. So I've probably made a total of like $810 from that. Well, imagine how much like real actors must make. If I made $10 from saying one line on a show that nobody watched, like how much does like a real actor make in residuals? It's got to be so much money.
Where can if I wanted to watch Review, what network would I watch it on?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's on Paramount Plus.
I think it's on Paramount Plus. Yeah.
No fucking way. Ugh.
Because that's the Viacom. That's their streaming service.
Comedy Central has its own app.
Yeah, I don't think Review's been on there for a while though. It's on Prime. Apparently, it's on Prime Video. You can buy it for $20.
Do you guys?
Oh, I purchased. I'm on my Prime. I purchased my episode. Should I play the clip that I'm in?
Yes, because.
Go for it. No one's gonna
let me
ban
find
you.
it.
Trust me. Did I tell you guys about or Frankie? Do you know about the band episode?
Band of what?
Well, no. So it was in I wouldn't say band, but it was the pitch in the writers' room about the pedo island.
I've just heard about it. I didn't know from any first-hand knowledge.
Okay, yeah.
How do I do
I'd love to hear more about that. That was such a great thing I heard from Daly and what's his name? The redhead from Conan. I forget his name right now.
From who?
Conan.
Yeah.
I just can't think of his name.
I'm trying to figure out how to do the audio. Because I don't have... Like, if I play this, I don't... Yeah. God damn it. Wait, hold on. Do I have an audio input for Firefox? I do! Hell yeah! Is this gonna work?
Our next question comes to us from
All
Gary.
right, sweet, it's me. Hold on, I'll put this on the air. I'm gonna play a clip of me on a TV show. Wait, how do I do this? Is it this? Nope, it's not that. Is it this? Yeah, here I am. Where did Bilo go? He doesn't even want to watch me on TV. What a jerk. Here's me on TV. Alright, I'm gonna play it now.
Sound and the tire tracks going right off the cliff.
No. Road Rage, 1.5 stars.
No audio. No audio.
No audio, I hear it.
Our next question comes to us from Gary in Santa Monica, California.
You don't hear the audio because it says it's coming through.
Never mind. It's good.
Oh, killing me. I'm gonna rewind now. You all gotta watch it again.
1.5 stars.
Here's me on TV. The only time
Our
I've
next
ever
question
have
comes
and
to
will
us
be on
from
TV.
Gary in Santa Monica, California.
Hey, Forrest. You know I don't want to limit myself to just one lady. What would it be like to bang a bunch of them in an orgy?
Oh my goodness.
That's it. That's me. That's my one
Look at
line.
the hair. Look at the Frankie hair.
That's right.
It's
That's why I
lush.
had hair. I don't like. Honestly, I have some notes for my read. Oh, Hunter called back. I have some notes for myself. Oh no,
These
you can
press-
see my cue. This is
Oh
what
wait,
it looks like.
no, pull it up. Wait, let's compare Hunter to Chest
Oh
Devil.
shit! I just hold on. I just put your guys' phone numbers on the
Yeah,
Twitch,
this
so
is
that
not
was not
good.
good.
Well,
I didn't mean to do that.
that's a fake number for me, so don't worry. But sorry, Hunter.
How do? We gotta blur it or something. What did I?
My favorite part about mine is I've had my number since I was a sophomore in high school, so it still says my mom's name even though there's no connection. Like, it's been the same phone since it was a black and white phone.
Yeah, I have my same phone number from high school. My notes on my performance it's a little too broad. I was selling it a little bit too much. I think I should have just done a little bit more of a straighter read. I was trying to be a little too cute with it.
You came off a little creepy there.
Well, that was what was supposed to come off creepy. That was correct.
Ah, well then you did well.
All right, never mind. I did. Yeah, I felt like I could have done better though. I don't know if I really earned my $810.
Here, I'll give out my real number. I've given out my mom's phone number on here.
Don't give out your phone.
Hunter got doxxed. I'll give out my real number. Area code 407-494-1576. Here we go.
Thank you. Brother Wags agrees with my notes on my acting performance. Thank you. I think you know what, honestly. Yeah, it was a little too broad. That's a common problem though. Anybody, when you're trying to be funny, it's not. If you're trying to be funny, you're doing it wrong. That's my tip to all you aspiring actors out there.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
I never enjoyed acting on camera. Like, I love, like, if I can do it well, but I always feel more comfortable being normal but heightened on stage.
So you're saying you're lazy?
What's that?
You're saying you're lazy. You're admitting to being lazy and not trying hard enough.
No, I'm admitting to probably be psychologically damaged enough that I cannot tap into my true emotions in a way that translates the camera well enough, which makes me very insecure about it.
By the way, look, it's my World of Wong Kar-wai box set.
Hell yeah! Oh man, amazing.
This is the most impractically. It's cool, but it's like impossible to open. Wait, hold on. I can't even figure out.
Puppy is great.
Deb Jones, you say that, but have
Look
you
at
ever
this.
seen a video of me?
Impossible.
You've
It's
only. I think you've only seen me in person.
It's just floating on top. It's like it's just in this like flimsy case. I don't know. You can't really see it.
Can't really see it. They've got all his films there. Chunky.
No, it's only they don't have all his films. It's only it's all his notable films, but it's not all his films.
So, In the Mood for Love, For a Few Loves More, The Good, the Bad, and the Lovely.
I think Frankie needs Glass 3.
I'm well on Glass. I don't know what I'm on.
Just join Chesstown, buddy. Just join Chesstown.
I'm already. My version of Chesstown is like one glass of wine. I'm such a lightweight.
All right, here we are for Grace After Meals. We've got Sheer Hamalo. It's wonderful.
Ow, my ears hurt. These headphones hurt my ears. I really like this pink look, Bilo, from you.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize how pink the light is. I don't really know what the
because I am now. Can you see? Did I turn my video on for you on Skype, or you can't even see me? Oh,
I can see you.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm too bright now.
Third cup of wine is after dinner, which is wild.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I'm so hungry. I barely ate. I've been eating lettuce during this whole show.
So here's the deal. Why you're feeling this way, as a professional alcoholic, wine will make you warm.
Yeah.
It gets you messed up very quick, but it walks away. But you get very warm.
Yeah, I feel that.
And it's uncomfortable. You kind of want to have a wine before, and then move on to your harder stuff.
Yeah, I get that.
So
Oh, this is gross.
I wanna drop in a thought about alcohol.
Okay.
So I have a doctor who threw me on a medication for the last year, so I haven't been able to drink. Like, I can have like a drink here or there, but I find I miss once every 6 months just getting sloshed. But I don't know. Like, does that mean like I miss it too much? Because like I don't. It
Does
doesn't
it?
feel
I
like
mean,
something I care about, except for like every once in a while.
I think unless you're getting like you get sloshed and then you fight people, or you get sloshed and then you make decisions you regret. I don't think that's a problem. I think you've got a long way to go to have a drinking problem.
Look, if you're watching this and you don't know what the fuck this is, and then you're just like, what am I watching right now? And you just turned into us on Twitch, call us right now. Just call us. It doesn't matter. We're nice. We won't be jerks to you. But just call us, please.
Hey, can we call that woman that called last week that came on you and said comedy's hard?
Oh, man.
Oh, I know. She was great. I don't want to... I think I'd have to log off to... We have like it gives me a billing log of all the calls that come in, but I'd have to log off, I think, to see it.
Eliyahu Hanavi.
Enu.
Hatishbi.
Should we call CAA?
Eliyahu Hagiladi. Bimhera Yavo Elenu.
Oh my god, you guys hear it ringing?
Imashiach ben
That's
David.
new.
CAA, how can I help you? Hello?
Hi, my name is Chess. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Fantastic. So I was looking for Ari.
You were looking for who?
Yeah, Ari. So I'm representing Dark Matters. We're a show from the Pack Theater. We're on Twitch.
Okay. So best thing there's no one in the offices right now. Best thing for you to do is give a call back Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, when the office is open.
Okay, and your name is? I'm sorry.
My name is Kim.
Hey, Kim. Actually, can I put you on hold for 1 second? My boss is actually wanting to speak with you. I'm sorry. 1 second. Is that okay?
Yeah, they have to hurry up, though, because I have some calls coming in.
Okay, maybe 1 second. I'll pass him through right now.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I was looking for Ari.
Is Ari an agent?
Yeah, he's, Ari, the big guy.
Okay, what's his first and last? What's his last name?
Ari Emanuel.
Okay, I don't have anyone by that name. And you said the last name is Emmanuel?
Yeah, like the Showtime show.
So I don't have anyone named Ari Emmanuel.
Okay, well, you have a good night. I think he's at a different...
Yeah, he would be in William Morris Endeavor.
Okay, Mr. Hollywood. How do I don't fucking know. Deb Jones yelling at us. R11. R11. Emmanuel, like the porn movies. Like Emmanuel.
Can we do more prank phone calls together? That was great.
Look, we better send Kim. We find out her name is Kim. That was good intel that you got there, Chest Devil.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's more
We
work
should
than we've
send
ever
some
gotten.
flowers.
We should send Kim something, but how do we send her something? She's probably working remotely, right?
I mean, probably we have to deliver it ourselves, which is, and, is Kim gonna answer the door to Frankie just wearing a Joker mask? Like, probably not.
You want to know a cool... So, in the show Lady Dynamite, the Maria Bamford show, they used the CAA headquarters as, like, a location. And I took the photo for that. So, I went to creative artists. Oh, my God, I'm slurring my words like a fucking moron.
Creative agency?
And I went there, and I took a photo and got yelled at and kicked out. But they used that as they, like, added to it, and then they used it as the establishing shot in
they also
Lady
have,
Dynamite. All right, we got a call.
Dark Barry
Matters. Dark Matters.
This is Dark Matters.
I'm watching this Twitch stream, and you asked for people to call in.
Yes.
If you've never seen
All
it before.
right. Thank you. What's going on, caller? What do you think is going on?
I guess I just started watching Twitch over the pandemic, and I don't really get most of it. It just seems like people like just talking in their rooms, I guess. So I guess you guys are just talking.
Yeah,
like it's a chat thing.
Pretty much. Yeah, we did do a Passover Seder. We did a Passover Seder today, and we talked about vaccines. But that wasn't really it. We're kind of just talking. Yeah. What do you think? What's your impression of our show based on your brief encounter?
Yeah, this is important.
Well, I assume there's something dark about the show because it's in the name, and your room, the lighting is very dark.
We do put a lot of effort into making sure the lighting is dark.
Yeah. Well, the effort we put in is we turn out the lights in our rooms and we just light ourselves with our computer. It's very Roger Deakins-esque, just single light source kind of deal.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Roger?
Is it supposed to be like it's like a spooky show or something? Or?
It's supposed to be, but we often fail at that, and it's just us talking. But that's the idea anyway.
We're trying to predict.
You did a Seder tonight?
Yeah, Passover Seder. It's like it's a Jewish thing. It's Passover today and tomorrow.
Oh, right.
We also were trying to predict whether our callers were vaccinated or not.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
We were trying to infer that from their call. And I'm gonna guess, caller, that you have not received the vaccine yet. I'll lock that in.
I have not. I've been trying actually. I was going between a tab for CVS pharmacies and the show, and then I wasn't watching the show, but I heard a voice. If you've never seen the show, you don't know what it is. Call in.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I couldn't really. I watched a little bit, but I couldn't really. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be insulting. I just couldn't follow.
Can I jump in real quick? Hi, my name is Hunter. I'm a regular caller into the show. I'm also not watching the show right now. I'm just talking.
You're not watching the show, Hunter?
Who else isn't watching the show?
I mean, the laptop's just across the room, but I went over to make a bottle of water and shit, and it's like that's the great part of the show is the chat's still there when I get back to it, and I can still respond in the chat while I'm listening to you across from
making a bottle of water ridiculous.
Oh no! You know how 6 years ago I was only drinking Diet Cokes. I got really into those water packets. So I was getting a packet of water and a Gatorade bottle I was reusing so that I could put my Brita filter water in it, shake it up a little bit, and have a fruit punch flavored drink. And
That's disgusting.
Get some hydration going.
Caller, what's the most compelling thing you've seen on Twitch in the last year?
And I know it wasn't that paragraph. I'm aware of that.
Well, it seemed, I guess, like, mostly, like, when I load it up, it's like, it seems like it's mostly a video gaming thing, right? I mean,
that's for sure.
Yeah.
You guys don't do that. It's, and then I see there's like chat shows or whatever. So is this a comedy show? Because I see it says sketch night or something there on the.
That's probably because
Caller,
the listing.
Sorry, go ahead.
My name's Chess. Sorry, but my name's Chess Devil. I'm also a frequent caller. Sorry, buddy. Comedy is hard. Is the only thing I can say. Yeah.
As you've just proved, Chess Devil.
You're affiliated with a theater, Hack Theater?
Yeah, it's a theater here in Los Angeles. Michael Biles disappeared. It's a theater here in Los Angeles, California, in Hollywood. But we've been closed for the pandemic, obviously. We used to do the show live in the theater, and now we're just doing it on Twitch. But it's cool because we get to talk to people from like all over the place.
And I guess I don't think you've told me yet quite what the show is. So what is the show?
It's a good question. It's one that's hard to answer. So we've been we're kind of like a paranormal theme show. So like for when we did it live in the theater, like we had an exorcism in the theater once. We had a woman who thought she was a werewolf. But then also we have
Can I?
Yeah, Hunter, go for it.
Okay, so this is going to be how I would like to explain Dark Matters of the stage show as it became this show here. On stage, one of them said a wrong word, and they said, "Okay, cool. Next month, Nosferatu is going to come in with the predictions for the next year." They meant to say Nostradamus. I turned to them and I said, "Hey, can I be Nosferatu?" And they said, "Absolutely." And then I showed up in full face paint makeup, and so then I had to share.
Wow.
I was full body white makeup, covered in fake blood, weird fake fingers, all this stuff. But then I had to share the green room of the theater with an actual 81-year-old priest who was there to do an exorcism inside the theater for real while I was playing a fictional vampire.
And you're a regular part of this show?
Yes. I'm like a supporting fridge player.
That's cool.
And they've created such a fertile ground for callers to call in, whether they're characters or whether they're just people.
Caller, somebody is asking in the chat, asking if you know Ian Roberts or his wife. I don't know. Ian Roberts, one of the founders of the UCB.
Oh, is it it's a comedy group?
Yeah, it's like a comedy. It's like a comedy theater here in LA that has fallen on some hard times, like many have during the pandemic, but also hard times because of
incompetence.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it must be very hard to run a theater right now. I guess no one's really doing it anymore.
Yeah.
Very, very true.
Is that why? And that's why you guys now do Twitch?
Pretty much. Also, it's fun. Like, we started doing it because we couldn't do our regular show, and now we get to talk. Like, we've got Chess Devil on the line, who's in Tennessee. We've got people from all over the.
You have like recurring characters.
Sometimes we have recurring characters, but then we also just have like people that are like just calling as themselves. So Chess Devil is called Chess Devil because I was playing chess and he was helping me, but he gave me bad advice, so he got the name Chess Devil.
Oh,
yeah.
I think I used to listen to a lot of Howard Stern growing up, so it's kind of like what do they call that? You have like a whack pack.
Yeah,
this is Chess Devil. I'm kind of the Beetlejuice of the group.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's quite a claim.
We did have, I did actually when we did the stage show. I definitely referred to the people. We had a lot of repeat guests, and I definitely referred to them as our whack pack, like Charlene, the werewolf woman.
Yep.
Scott Smalley.
Tarot by Tamar.
How do you find these people?
Friends of friends or Craigslist.
Who would I be, Frankie?
Oh, who would
Eric,
Hunty be? Oh wow, who would
Hunter?
Hunty be?
I mean, Hunter is a friend of a friend, but it's you've got to go through me as the friend.
Yeah, Hunter's just a friend. Who would you be? I feel like Hunter, you're like Stuttering John.
That's fair.
Well, I hope he don't. I hope he doesn't leave the show.
Yeah, I know.
Gets stolen by Jay Leno.
I know. Goddamn.
No.
For Jay Leno, that'd be the worst. How come Jay Leno hasn't been canceled yet? Is it because nobody cares about him anymore and he's just gonna die old and alone?
I mean, he's not famous anymore, is he?
Yeah. Well, I remember when I first moved to LA, and I remember thinking oh, I bet I'll see Jay Leno driving around in some old beat up car. And literally the first week I moved to LA, I was on Laurel Canyon Boulevard driving up to the valley, and Jay Leno passed by me in a shitty old car, and I was like, wow.
Does he really drive? I've read does he really drive around Los Angeles in old cars and?
At least he did 10 years ago when when did I move here? 15 years ago? At least he did then. Yeah, I saw him twice driving in cars. I also, the second day I was in LA, I was in corporate housing because I worked for Miramax Films, and they were putting me up in corporate housing for a month. And I went into the gym of my corporate housing, and next to me was John Cryer of 2.5 Men fame. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That's funny. Sometimes I've had friends tell me that I look like John Cryer.
Do you think you look like John Cryer? And more importantly, how does it make you feel?
Well, I think it's kind of always weird when someone says you look like somebody else, and then you see the person, or you're like, oh, is that what you think I'd look like?
Yeah, I was watching
the three people that.
No, you go.
Oh, I just want to see if our guests can triangulate what I look like based on the three people I keep hearing I look like. Because I'm not on camera in any way right now.
Sure.
So the three that I hear: Joaquin Phoenix, Penn Jillette, Ron Jeremy.
That's pretty good, honestly. That's pretty good.
I might pick one of those three, but I see it.
That's pretty good. I'm sorry, Hunty. Who do I look like?
I would say the guy that just talked. You said Penn Jillette. You really do sound like Penn Jillette. Like it's a very similar voice.
You really do, Hunty. You should be the voice of Comedy Central. It's Penn Jillette, then it was Kyle Kinane. I don't know who it is now. Should totally be Hunty.
As soon as this pandemic's over, I am gonna have to fucking finally start doing voiceover shit.
Yeah.
I have to take those fucking classes.
Yeah.
But no, just Joaquin, just because my eyes are dark like his. But then the other two, it just the faces match.
Now, Humpty, would you say Penn Jillette pre-potato diet or after potato diet?
He has a very specific face shape.
Wait, hold on, Cunty. Can you can you say coming up next, blue collar TV?
Coming up next, blue collar TV.
I mean, come on.
Can you say
coming up next, John Oliver's New York stand-up show?
Lizard Lounge. Give us a Lizard Lounge.
Oh, Lizard Lounge. That's
Wait. Say it again. There was overlap.
Oh, you mean lounge lizards?
Up next, lounge lizards
on Comedy Central. I feel like you got the gig.
On Comedy Central. This week's lounge lizards, followed by Review with Andy Daly and Frankie Gutman.
His one line that he did not perform quite well. Caller, I said one line on a TV show once.
Oh, are you an actor?
No.
Or I guess not. If that's the only thing you've done.
Yeah, I'm an editor for TV shows, but they just let me do one line. They liked me, so they let me do one line, and then we just watched it like about half an hour ago, and I don't think it was very good.
What did you have to do?
I was a person calling, so it was a show where they pretend that people call in to ask questions, and so I was a person asking a question about an orgy.
Oh, is that, did you practice your one line a lot? Or?
Yeah, I think I recorded myself on my webcam of my work computer, because they use webcam footage, so I think I did it 25 times. I think the best one is what was in there, and I don't think it was that good.
Is it hard? I guess you're supposed to be a real person?
Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to be a real person, but all the people were fake. Nobody was. They were pretending that they were real people, but they were all fake.
So it's so you have to be fake, but real.
Yeah, basically.
If somebody called up a show on Twitch and was asking questions about it. So.
Basically, yeah. I see where you're getting at.
But there's someone who's always been watching the show from the beginning.
What?
Hey, caller, can I ask you a question? Whoa!
Wow. They hung up.
Wow.
Was that Sam Elliott?
I don't think it was Sam Elliott. They have a cool phone number though.
Is it 123-456-7890?
No, their phone number has 420 in it. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Oh, Hunty, your phone number has 69 in it. Hell yeah.
Wait, hold on. So, if your number is 650 dark, is their number 650 dank?
I was gonna ask the caller if this was Dark Matters. If that means anything.
Oh, I see what I catch what you're picking up. I catch what you're putting down. I'm drunk and I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. Was that Brother Wag saying?
I called it. I knew it.
We got wagsed.
We got wagged.
I thought that was I thought that was a person. I
did too.
I thought it was a real rando.
Love the real randos, but extra love for the fake randos.
Is this a character in a funny sketch, Marlon Rando?
Yeah, that's
Marlon.
super
It's Marlon
funny.
Brando, but he just says weird shit he read on Reddit. Free. That's free, guys. You can have that for your sketch show.
Wow.
Did you know that there are only 20 African elephants left in existence, and they all live in zoos. That's Marlon Brando. I can't do voices anymore because of my weird ear thing. I can't talk as well as I wanted to.
Mother.
I can't have a protein shake because it has some fucking milk in it, and I'm vegan now, so I can't fucking have one.
Well, what about one with like oat milk?
No, because that's got sugar in it, and I'm diabetic, so I can't fucking have sugar.
Almond milk.
That I could have. Brother Wags is a good actor. I should have had him do my role on review.
You guys are LA guys. Oat milk. That shit sucks. It's grainy.
I actually got it. I got it because Oscar is allergic to milk, so I got some for him, and it was actually pretty good. I tried some. I took a sip of it.
Wait. Hold on, Frankie. What's the difference between allergic to milk and lactose intolerant?
Allergic to milk is like you break out in hives. And
Lactose
like have a
intolerant.
real allergic reaction, not just like diarrhea or whatever.
I like diarrhea.
All right, let's.
We got a Bilo yawn. Bilo yawn.
Bilo yawn.
Yeah,
All right, we got to end it on
almost 1
I
in the
like
morning.
diarrhea and then Bilo yawning. Gotta call it there. Let's call it.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm calling it. Oh wait, we have a call. We gotta pick up the call first.
Oh my God.
Dark Matters.
This is Dark Matters.
Hey, I just want to say it was an honor to be on the show, and I'm a huge fan of Chess Devil, and I think Hunty should be the new voice of Comedy Central. And I love when Bilo yawns. And Frankie, I really want you to. I think you should have the protein shake.
All right. I'm gonna go have a protein shake. I'm super hungry. Thank you.
All right. I should say
yeah, Bilo, please.
Sorry, my father-in-law is also a big Chess Devil fan. He said that unprompted after last week's show.
I love that your in-laws listen to
thank
this.
you.
I like that.
Can we? For the record, I was just going to say, I think we should recognize this is the second week of Chess Devil's reign as #1 Dark Matters.
That's right. It's gonna last till next March. Till next March.
No.
Till next Dark Madness, and then we'll see who even knows who will be in the tournament bracket.
It's true.
What a year we've had. We never even heard of Chess Devil a year ago. Although we may have taken UCB classes with him 10 years ago. We've
Always got to remember that.
I absolutely want to second Chess Devil being the Beetlejuice of the show. And I'm now going to imagine Chess Devil as an exact physical duplicate of Beetlejuice.
Okay, you know what? From now on,
You talking to me? What?
Chess Devil no longer calls the show unless his name has been mentioned 3 times.
All right, I'll do that. I didn't realize that Beetlejuice was still alive, and he just chooses not to be on the Howard Stern show anymore. I just assumed that he had died because of who he is, but apparently he's not dead. He's still around. He just hates the Howard Stern show now.
Yeah, it's good, man.
It was that sad 2-year streak where 4 whack packers died. It just felt like they were falling like dominoes for 2 years.
Yeah.
Did any of you guys watch the Beetlejuice porn video?
I have.
think I'm back
Sadly
before.
enough, I have watched that. It's so weird.
I've not watched the Beetlejuice porn video, but I've watched the Chewy from the Chelsea Handler show. Remember, she had that guy Chewy.
Yeah. He has a porn video.
I've watched his porn. Yeah.
Oh God.
What was the guy with the bad arm, the drunk, Eric the drunk?
Wait.
Oh, Eric the drunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
I've watched that video. Too.
Have you guys seen the John Wayne Bobbitt porn video? Frankenpenis?
Oh no.
This show's really taking a turn.
You know what?
Topic of
I'm
next
just
week's
gonna
Dark
hop
Matters
right in
is
and
the
say it.
weirdest pornography.
I don't think I'm watching enough celebrity porn.
I guess not. All right. We gotta end.
If,
we gotta end this. I gotta go to bed. I'm drunk.
If Dark Matters raised the money, would you produce a porn with Chess Devil?
Oh hell, of course we will.
Hey, I am totally in.
How about now? What do you mean by raise money? I mean, we've got a camera, right? We don't know what money do we need.
I mean,
I would like for you to cast Chess Devil, Hunty, and the Horny Crew, and Bilo. and Bilo is the cuck. Bilo is the cuck that sits in the corner.
Yeah.
He's just gonna masturbate in the corner.
Singing Seder songs.
Yeah.
He's got track lighting above him, and he's got his Linux laptop up.
All right, I will hang up now. I love all you guys. You're crazy. Goodbye.
All right, love you too. Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been something. This has been Dark Matters. This has been After the Matters. Bilo, any final thoughts, Jerry Springer style?
This year we are slaves. Next year we will be free.
All right, let's end it there. All right, hold on. I gotta click the app. Well, my ears hurt, and this has been Dark Matters.